Hey, how is it going? Jonathan Garmuth, Normal Person, Scott S, and Pine Cold Hat Faludi. How are you, boys and girls?
The world, once
Mostly
so vast
boys.
and mysterious, has grown smaller and more familiar. Yet, there are always questions to be answered, faiths to be tested, and national identities to be formed. Queen Wilhelmina, you will defend the Netherlands to the last.
Marine Iguana, Ivo Trobago, Joseph Stott, Justin Parnell,
Your citizens will farm
Svedip
with great
Svedkant.
efficiency,
I don't know how to say your name, sorry, buddy.
knowing they are under the
Irvin
protection of
Kozovic.
your mighty warships.
Kozovic.
Above all,
Irvin
trade
Kozovic.
with every
How's it going? Just came home from work. Charles
good
Monroe.
deal can turn a
Ravana,
foe into a friend.
Ravishan
If not,
Kardeva. How's it going, buddy?
money will
It sounds like
fund your
maybe
opposition.
Decrypted. How's it going? Lee J. Max Christensen. How's it going? Kaiku VG. Jasper Haster. Javier Victoria. No bots today. Well, it's early days yet for the bot army. Bootstrap 1. Ah, shit. I have a test tomorrow. Go study for your test. There will be the VOD for you to watch. God damn it, I missed the haze. Buddies. Potato McWhiskey here. And girls. Hey, Annie. How's it going? I was 1 hour to the previous video, so I time traveled here. Max Christensen. How's it going? What's up, buddy? RT Boy. How's it going from Switzerland? Wilhelmina got that thick neck. Damn right. Potato, been waiting for the stream since yesterday. Glad you're back, man. How was that pizza today? Actually, my brother came home last night and I gave the pizza to him because he was hungry. So I gave him my half of pizza and I just had some minestrone soup today. Let's see. I'd watch live, but I'm only 2 hours into yesterday's stream. Have fun and good luck. See you later, Thorborn. Cool. Brian Wolf, hence why. Charles Monroe. Lots of familiar names here. I'm a person. Yes, you are. Early again. I'm sure you've covered it, but how do you get to the AI to either form an alliance or agree to the terms of deals? Keep up the good work. Usually you just want to maintain a good relationship with them. Typically, you can do that by getting open borders with them, sending them a delegation and trading with them, as well as giving them gifts to have favorable trade deals. Kunasata to Mr. McWhiskey. Ryan Colligan. Ta me guma. I'm garbage at Irish. I can read it pretty okay. Worst part of the diplomatic victory is the end. The AI just about to make you lose diplo points. How do you get that windows of numbers up? I actually have a video covering that, but basically what you do is you go into the options menu and you go to interface and you click show yields in HUD ribbon and set it to always show. Are you going to kill someone? I'm going to try to avoid doing that. Hello, Potato Kunasatatu. I am great. Thank you very much, Hensaway. Were the fries good after reheating? I did not actually eat them. I gave them to my brother who came home. He came home last night and he was hungry, so I gave him my pizza. True, I keep walking into that. Whatever I do to lose 3 victory points every time. I'm hiding under the stairs at work watching you play. Go to work. Get some work done, goddammit. Capitalism isn't going to run itself, buddy. Alrighty, let's get situated with where we were yesterday. So we do have a little bit of rogue Catholicism running around our lands. I'm not super worried about it just yet, but I will want to see if I can maybe... I really want to spend my faith on my Golden Age thing, but, you know, you should be fine. Any chance of some Civ 5 in the near future? I'm kind of done with Civ 5, really. Maybe there might do like a little bit, but how can we start off this stream without starting off where we left off and building our very first polders? This is 2 food, 1 gold, instantly upgraded to 2 food, 3 food, 1 production, 1 gold. Look at that tile. Isn't it a beauty? You basically... First live video today. Potato was better than work. True! Sláinte. See you later, hence why, I guess. Isn't that goodbye? Especially homework. Communism for life. Get out of my chat. Goddamn commies. You think this is not America? Okay, so in terms of technology, I would like to... I'd like to unlock my dam. I do have a place I would like to build a dam right here. So I'd like to unlock the dam. I'm only 4 turns away from unlocking that. I would also like to unlock shipyards and industrialization. We are currently in the Renaissance era, so we're not in a rush. by any stretch of the imagination. I would also really like to pick up printing here, because if I could build the Forbidden City, that would be pretty damn swell. And in fact, I might even try to pop it down right here. Love the Japan series. Inspired me to play Japan when with Culture Victory and Duty. Love the tourism video. The Ruhr Valley and the Petra City looks sick. Opinions on the current general election. Very interesting so far. I know we don't have the final count right now, but I think there's a lot of really interesting things happening in Irish politics at the moment. Like, for example, Sinn Féin has done incredible in this election to the point where they've been criticised that they should have run more candidates. And I feel like a lot of the political parties like Fianna Fáil and Fine Gael are going to have to start winding their neck in and start either thinking about a coalition with Sinn Féin, if Sinn Féin do come out with a majority in the Dáil, or maybe some sort of confidence and supply agreement. I don't think we're going to end up in a hung parliament, but I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff. Like, for example, the Taoiseach, which for those of you who don't know, the Taoiseach is the Irish word for basically Prime Minister. He actually did not win in his district. He came second, I believe, by 300 votes, which is like a historic thing in Ireland. I don't think a sitting Taoiseach has ever not come first in their thing. And there's a few other really interesting things. I think really it's just emblematic of that Irish people, particularly young Irish people, have kind of a bit of a pain in their hole with this sort of establishment civil war politics that kind of still hangs around to this day. So we want to build a Patala Palace in Nijmegen. I think over here in Tilburg, I'm kind of tempted to get to work on the workshop. I will give the city a bit of production. This city already has really good production, so I think grabbing that workshop in 8 turns is a good move. What's the strategy here? We're trying to win a diplomacy victory. Whoa, what's going on here? I'm having a bit of a... Okay. Chef's kiss at that polder. Mwah. True. If we take a look here, I think another mine right here would be a good move. Let's pop that up there. Now the question is, do I spend my faith on more settlers? See, you have placed 3 districts, so I think I could safely purchase a settler in here. I might get like 1 or 2 more settlers. I have the room for it and the land for it. I could settle that niter, although settling on the niter isn't as good as settling near the niter and grabbing that truffle. So I might place a 2nd district in Rotterdam and then purchase a thingy in here. Working on the market, I think. Place that industrial zone. We'll lock that in. Where do you place the polders? You have to place them adjacent to 3 land tiles. Let's make sure we have open borders with everyone. That's going to be a thing. Well, anyone I have alliance with, I definitely have open borders with. So I have open borders with everyone. Anyone need resources? So let's come over here to our resources map here. Looks like I'm the only one with niter, and I do have 20, so I could sell some off. See here, iron. A couple of people would buy iron. Nobody will buy horses, so I definitely want to look to sell iron and niter. Let's talk to America. You could use some iron, so how about 10 iron? You'd give me 3 gold per turn for that, and if I add niter into the balance, you give me 8 gold per turn for that. Beautiful. Did you set up the game so that diplomacy victory was the only possibility? I did not. This is a competitive game, and so I am at threat of losing from any possible angle. Just got off work perfect. Hi, Cat Hughes. Welcome to the stream. All right, so this is worrying. What I'm going to do is something I really don't want to have to do. I'm going to buy myself a missionary to be able to reconvert and take my religion back. Let's go ahead and pop a polder right there. Now look at that. 4 food, 1 production, and 1 gold each on these tiles. That's really, really nice. Sinn Féin got 40% of the first choices in my constituency. Yeah, they did incredible. I'm actually, I'm very interested to see what the consequences are of the Sinn Féin sort of surge. Now, camps are pretty decent, but what I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna harvest out the amphitheater. It's 100 production, which is about 75% of the amphitheater. We'll get that in 4 turns, and then we'll finish the watermill. Watermill second. Because I need a little bit more culture. I'm not super behind on culture, but I'm a little bit behind on culture. All right. So this is a big worry here, this religion thing that's going on. He's got too many people converted. I'm going to hide this missionary inside my city. And if he converts my holy site, that will trigger an emergency, which is cool. I thought I told him not to convert my cities. Okay. Let's see, who hates him? Where's Rome? America, would you declare? You won't declare a joint war. Who hates Rome? Because I want to pillage his units. Arabia. Why can't I encourage a joint war? So you would actually pay me handsomely to do a joint war with Rome. So I'm going to get like basically everything from her. Even great works. Wow, she really wants to go to war with Rome. So I'm going to declare a joint war with Rome so I can pillage his missionaries. I'm going to get 30 gold per turn, 149 gold, 3 luxuries, 20 diplo favor, and 2 great works. So I'm now officially at war with Rome. And we are at war specifically so that we can use, like my horsemen here, for example, to condemn his missionary units. And I'll also get the archer moving in to kind of shove them towards the horsemen. And that'll really help sort of push back his religion. See, by pillaging that, I got my religion back in Tilburg. I was, what Sinn Féin? What is Sinn Féin for, in a few words? What's up, Nathan? About damn time I got to watch you to start stream. Missed your stream yesterday because I got gaming to do. Been playing Total War 3 Kingdoms lately. Nice to see you streaming again. Thank you. Thanks, Grimturd. Brandon, long time no see, King's Blood. Thank you so much, Brandon. Good to see you too. Okay, so the amphitheater is completed in here. We want to build the Patala Palace, but we're building it very slowly. Let me have a look here. Okay, so the first great wonder builder is gone. The problem is I don't have my industrial zone in here. This is so much production that I'm going to delay it to get my industrial zone up and my aqueduct up. So I think I might sacrifice the Patala Palace. The Patala Palace is only one Diplo victory point. And I think developing this city is too important to the long term to delay its development like that. So I'm going to go ahead and prioritize the industrial zone and the aqueduct here. So that's a 10-turn delay on the Patala Palace, but I think this in the long term will give me so much production that it'll be worth it.
Thanks for all the great content.
I'm also going to purchase a watermill in here to get this city to grow just slightly faster. Thank you so much, Nova Poker Player, for the $5. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and head over here. We want to build another polder. You know, I was trying to get a religious alliance. Civs can't convert each of the cities. I'm already at war with him, so not much he can do. All right, so in terms of this city, development-wise, we have 3 really good mine tiles, which is giving this city a really good baseline of production. I don't think farms in here make sense. I think a farm on the rice does make sense. And then maybe something else on this later. But I think a farm on the rice makes sense to give this city a growth tile. So I'm going to put a mine on this tile, then a farm here. Yeah, so I'll put a mine here. That'll give me another 1 food, 3 production tile that I'll definitely want to work. And then I'll improve this farm and use this tile to feed the city. Are you at Oh yeah, I forgot to check my my YouTube subs. I hope I'm not over 42069. That would be a bummer. No, we are at 69 to 35, so we're pretty close to 69 420. Brexit in the UK might have some influence in Northern Ireland. Should I retire to Ireland? I think Ireland is actually a quite a good spot to retire to if that's what you want to do. Now, the downside is I am, of course, at war with a bunch of different city-states, but that's less important. I'm going to take suzerainty of Candy back. May as well get a hit in here for experience. Got 2 polders in Utrecht if you want them. Yes. So the great thing is, I actually bought 2 great works of writing there too, which is really great for my culture gain. Pillage another one of these to hurt his religion. So I'm just trying to get him to go away, basically. Put a farm right there. Very nice. There she blows. So then the city is really well developed. It has a good growth tile, as well as multiple good production tiles, which will allow it to start to develop into a really strong city. I am going to want the granary and watermill in here eventually. Let's have a look here. So, commercial hub completed in Arnheim. I want that trade route as a priority, and also the gold income is really, really nice. Polders can go in Utrecht, yes, but it's not a priority because the city is already currently working really good tiles. I think the next couple of build charges could definitely go that direction. So unfortunately, I did have to spend money on that. Let's have a look at our gold production. Newcastle upon Tyne is worth 16 gold per turn. I think I might trade with Hatton because that's a pretty long trade route that also goes through a couple of cities. It's not very good, but as this trade route builds the road, it'll go up in value. In fact, I'm going to try to remember to check this every now and again. I'm just getting farming experience on this guy. All the sectarians violence. Yeah, sectarian violence is mostly a thing of the past in Northern Ireland. I say mostly. There's still like, you know, echoes of it and stuff like that, and you can still see the effects of it. I'd say generally it's kind of like not water under the bridge, but mostly a thing of the past. I would like to get in here the Forbidden Palace, if at all possible. See if we can box this guy in. I think I will get a thing in here. We converted back Nijmegen. Utrecht will convert back on its own. Get that hit in to promote. How are you today? Dylan's done pretty good. Do you need to get 200k subs to get the Susan Wiki checkmark next to your channel name? They changed the rules on how checkmarks work in a totally bullshit way, in my opinion. So I don't know what that takes anymore. But if we check this trade route now, it's still 3 gold, okay. But I'm going to go ahead and take the +7 combat strength versus naval units. This guy's a little bit stronger. Let's keep trying to box this religious unit in. See if we can catch him and kill him. I hate that Magnus doesn't have a promotion that gives you deals off a tile when you place a district. That would actually be a really cool promotion for Magnus or Liang or Reina. Any of these guys would work really cool with that one. I actually think... Christina. I'm going to go ahead and declare friendship with Christina. I'm going to see about getting an alliance. A cultural alliance wouldn't be terrible. You'd give me a little bit of gold. So I'm going to get a cultural alliance that'll give me a little bit of Diplo favor. I'm going to put a lumber mill right there. Give this city another productive tile. Beautiful. And then I think I'll probably put a farm here, or maybe I'll harvest that. We'll kind of play that by ear. Let's buy this tile. Put a nice polder. It's not the greatest polder in the world, but it is a polder, right? It's not terrible. Embassy is welcome. Polders kind of work better if you have a harbour. Knowledge of gunpowder has advanced.
Is not gold. Often have you
is Angkor Wat. Let's take a moment to look here. I think I'm still pretty happy with the Serfdom Craftsman Natural Philosophy build right now. One thing I could do is plug in Merchant Confederation. That's probably an okay one to plug in. So I'm going to whip this out, plug in Merchant Confederation. And yeah, I'm happy with that. That seems good to me. I do have the faith to purchase a settler next turn. Trying to chase these guys down. Put a farm there. Give the city a growth tile. Keep farming. Aha! There's another one.
What gunpowder did for war? The printing press.
All right, brilliant. There is printing. We can work on the Forbidden City if we want. Again, I'm going to wait for the industrial zone in this city because it's going to massively increase the production. Now that we have that, the next thing I'd like to work on is probably dams. I'd like to get a dam up if I could. Just have you park around here somewhere. See if we can't chase down that missionary. I'm going to have you positioned more centrally.
Being a mercenary, though.
Cross the river, condemn the heretic. Brilliant. So we have our religion back secured. We have a workshop in Tilburg. I could build the Angkor Wat here, but this is the only viable spot. Unless I were to take over this tile. The question is, how much do I value the Angkor Wat here? It's 23 turns of production for +2 faith, +1 population in all cities, and +1 housing in all cities. That seems like it's really valuable to me. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Angkor Wat an attempt. Well, let me have a look here, actually. I'm going to have a search on the map. One person is building it, and they're almost finished it. So I don't think it's worth it for me to go for the Angkor Wat. So that's useful information. I'm going to skip it. And instead, I'll work on the theater square in here, because there's a +4 theater square right there. Grimturd Series 4 incoming. 3.6 Röntgen. There's the 2 and 3 of Chernobyl. I like the way you explain the things you're doing. Cross the river and condemn the heretic. True. We have ourselves another market. I have the goal to purchase that market into something useful. This trade route has not increased in value yet. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I was expecting more. Okay. So I'd like another trader. The question is, where do I want that trader to be and where do I want them to go? Nijmegen. I could put it in The Hague to boost The Hague and do an internal trade route. And I think I will do that. I'm going to use an internal trade route in The Hague to try and boost my trade routes. We got a market in Arnhem. I would like the university. I'd also like to get the aqueduct up here. There are some industrial zones that will get the benefit from this aqueduct. So I'm going to work on that now so that we can start boosting up these industrial zones. Because this will give +2 to each of those industrial zones, which will then become a +4, which is a hell of a lot of production across my empire. So we'll work on those aqueducts. I felt more at home in Dublin than I do here in America. Can you explore more? I could, but there's not really a whole lot of value to exploring more. I already have met everyone in the game. And any of the land that I explore over here is kind of too far away for me to settle in anyway. So let's go ahead and purchase ourselves a settler. Pop you out of vision because he might jump into the water. Okay, so in The Hague, we have finished the granary. I'd like to get the industrial zone here. So let's get to work on that. Love Chernobyl, but thank God there's no need for a Series 2 to exist. Yeah, true. Let's put this missionary to sleep. His job is complete. You would like to buy this. You want to sell this to me? No, I'm okay. I don't need your turtles. I think my amenities are pretty good. He's happy with my amenities too. We completed the watermill in Utrecht. Utrecht. Let's have a look. What could we do here? Really, this city needs to grow a little bit. So I think if a city's in a position where it can grow, that means it's in a position where it can do something fairly quick and easy. So we've got about 7 turns here to kill. So I might do like library granary to get this city going a little bit more. And then we'll come back and build the industrial zone in here. Oof. Oof. Run away. So again, we could trade for a whole bunch of gold, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize by production, and then I'm going to trade with Tilburg. Tilburg or Amsterdam. Amsterdam's going to be worth more production when this industrial zone finishes, so I'm going to trade with Amsterdam. That'll give the city 3 extra production, which means it builds its industrial zone about 50% faster. But you can get information over the city states. And I think, do I want to purchase another builder? Well, I got the settler here. There is a okay city somewhere in here. Let's see. Where do I want to settle? I could probably settle... I could settle on horses here. There's a triple polder. There's a quad polder here if I settle on horses. This land over here doesn't look that good. This stuff right here. But this looks pretty okay. It's pretty flat, but it doesn't look terrible. Will we settle more? We're settling more because it's easy to settle more. That's really all it boils down to. Is because I don't have to really do much investment into it. That's why I'm settling more. There's another trade route. Rotterdam could also use a trader to get it just boosted up a little bit because it's a later settled city, so it's going to need a little bit of help. We're going to work on an industrial zone in here as well, because if we can get these industrial zones up, these cities will be much more useful more quickly. What do I think of anime? I think it's like not really for me, but it's cool if people like it. I kind of have a very passing interest in anime. It's like, I don't hate it, but it's not really for me. Like there's I've watched a couple that I didn't hate, and I had a mildly good time watching. Same sort of thing. We're going to trade with Amsterdam, looking for the production. Kia ora from the land of the long white crowd. What is your wish for a future Civ 7? You know what? I haven't really thought about it much. Now, I do have a governor title. Let's kind of talk about this. I'm going to promote Reina here. Reina right there. Now, this is actually a game where the vertical integration does make sense, as does Industrialist. So that might be something we look into. But I also really like getting tax collector and potentially contractor. So we'll take Harbour Master. She's established in a city with a thingy. Move to the east, the Utrecht Industrial, to put a dam. What? Okay, so somebody gave me some advice for this. If I look at trade routes, Eleanor and Arabia are trading with me, which means they might be willing to vote for me. So I'm going to vote for myself in the trading one. In terms of the resources, they said go to the bottom of this list and look for the resource that someone has the most of that people don't like. So I'm going to vote down silver. So let's try that again. We're going to vote down silver. I'm going to put 3 votes into that. And I'm going to put 3 votes into myself here. Well, I'll put 4 into myself. So I need to win both of these to get 2 diplomatic victory points. So it looks like I correctly predicted that a couple of people chose outcome B on silver, which is really, really good. And I also correctly predicted that most people would target me because I was trading with most of them, which is great. Which means I have an extra trade route. Now we did also unlock the dam. We're currently, in diplomacy, we're at 7 out of 20 points, which is a pretty good start. Let's go ahead and I'm going to settle this city on the horses and then immediately purchase a trader in here and then also immediately purchase a builder in here to help develop the city. I think those are really good opening moves for that city. In terms of technology, now that we have buttresses, I'd really like to pick up mass production. This will give me shipyards for my harbors. And then that'll sort of lead on towards industrialization. Oh, scientific theory. I completely forgot about Oxford. Oxford's really important, actually. 25 turns on Patala Palace. Let's have a look. Damn it. Looks like Rome is about to finish it. So we're going to skip Patala Palace and instead go straight for the Oxford. If you stream on Thursday, can you sing me a happy birthday song? I will. If I stream on Thursday, I will sing you a happy birthday song. Okay. So this is a really good harbor, but it does kill one of my things. The question is, do I value the polder or the +3 harbor? And I think I value the +3 harbor over the polder. Yeah, so I'm going to go harbor. But I'm also going to place monument and granary in here first. I could use gold to accelerate that, actually. And I think I will. I'm going to accelerate this city using my gold. All right, so there's the horseman, defender of the faith. I'm pillaging all Rome's units. When can I get peace with you? I can get peace with you now. You won't pay me. Do I want to be at peace with Rome? Not really. I'm going to get peace with Rome. No need to be at war for no reason. We accomplished our mission. We condemned all of his missionaries. Okay, there's the aqueduct in Arnheim, which is giving a huge production boost to this area. Is somebody building the Forbidden City? Nobody's building the Forbidden City, and I can build it in 23 turns in Arnheim. Versus how fast can I build it in the capital? 37 turns. So I'm going to build it in Arnhem. 23 turn Forbidden City is a good move. How many Diplo points? I currently have 7 out of 20. Alrighty. This is going to trade with Amsterdam as well. Let's do polders. Polders are always fun. Rome is very far from finishing it. I think you're wrong.
Betwixt the stirrup and the... We shall not cease from exploration.
We'll deal with this, but like, what was it? The Patala Palace? You are super wrong if you think Rome is far from finishing this. Look how built up it is. And the fact that the AI gets an 80% production boost, or is it 40 or 80? I can't remember. But they get a huge production boost on deity. So if they start a wonder before me, unless I have wonder building great people, there's no way I can beat them to it. How did Arnhem get this well in production? It really comes down to the industrial zone. Plus 14 from the industrial zone. That's the power of the Netherlands. And a strong river system. You can get like ridiculous industrial zones. Plus 18, 7, 7, 5. You know, just like the Netherlands on a river system is almost like cheating. The Patala Palace looks like that when it's just been created. But it takes me 22 turns to build it. This is what the Patala Palace looks like when you just start it. Okay? This is what Rome's one looks like. It's almost finished, dude. Okay? We just have to accept that we're not going to build it. Move to the east, the Utrecht industrial zone, to put a dam where your pin actually is. You can't put a dam on non-floodplains tiles. So, I can't actually acquiesce to your demand. Building a dam is not available. Please don't pillage this. Okay, industrial zone completed here. I was hoping to actually chop this wheat tile, and I think I am going to delay that to do that. Hagia Sophia. Not as super important. I'm going to go for the workshop. Let's go ahead and plug in Merchant Republic now. Plus 15% production towards districts is a great bonus. Tempted to plug in Autocratic Legacy. So I have these. I think I would like to plug in the Theatre Square adjacency bonus. So now I'm getting production, science, and culture, and gold, and builder charges, which are all really, really great things for me. Send your boat to circumnavigate for points. It's busy. It's busy. Any news from 2K about anything? 2K does not usually directly contact me with regards to the game. Except in relation to very specific things like pre-release stuff. And they also sent me a Christmas card, which I thought was really, really cool. But I only found it there the other day. Your embassy is welcome. Thank you. Remove the Forbidden City pin from the capital? I mean, sure. It's not really doing any harm, but sure. Claim great person? Ah, brilliant. We actually got Isaac Newton. So do I have any freshly built campuses with no buildings? As far as I can tell. Any freshly built campuses with no buildings? The closest I have is one with a library. Let me see here. So I'm going to accept slightly lower value to get a free university and a bunch of extra science from university. So that's great. We got Isaac Newton. He's one of the best ones you can get. Rome is making decent. Okay. Do you think there will be another update to the game? I would be very surprised if there wasn't at least one more update. Do I want to go for the amphitheater? I'd like to get the intelligence agency, because this will allow me to start using my spies to gold steal. Also, I've got to renew my alliances. Let's go ahead and declare friendship with you. I'm going to send you a delegation. I'm going to get open borders with you if you're willing to pay me. You are. And then similarly, I'm going to talk to Saladin. Get open borders with you if you're willing to pay me. And then I'll get an alliance with you. I think we'll go research with you. And then economic with Eleanor. Now, one of the really important things that we have access to now is, or is it not now? One more turn and then we get it, which is Wisselbanken, which gives me +2 food and +2 production for trading with my allies. Is this Civ better than Sweden in a Diplo victory? I think this Civ is just an interesting way to play a Diplo victory. That would be my take. So I'm going to start looking for gold trade routes, ideally with people I am allied to. So, for example, I don't want to put this trade route into the water. So I am going to trade with London, because that is a non-water trade route. Not while there's a caravel hanging around. I have a builder in here whose job is to come over here and harvest that wheat. I mean, I would like to see Civ get more expansions for sure. Okay, so it looks like a proposal was submitted and it was a military emergency. So I'm not a party of the discussion, which is unfortunate, but there's knowledge of industrialization. We finished the workshop in Nijmegen. We are waiting for the Oxford University. We have what looks like about 12 turns until Oxford University. Let's go ahead and get this to update. Yeah, it looks like about 12 turns until Oxford. So, what could I do in those 12 turns? I could build a Hagia Sophia. I could build a Kilwa Kisaniwa. It's only a 14 turn build, and it improves my envoys, which is something that I'm going to want to try to emphasize this game. What do you think they would add if they had another update? They gave us governors, weather, disasters, World Congress. What do you think they should add? We were talking yesterday about maybe like a global market mechanic where you can buy and sell resources. I think that would be a cool idea. We were also talking about the potential for proper migration would be an interesting one. Having people move between cities, I think would be cool. I would think a more robust way to move production around the map would be very interesting. Like maybe, because you can't really, it's very difficult to have, like, for example, Nijmegen here make another city better. So I think it would be cool if there was ways to, like, you know, maybe I could have a way to move production to Arnhem if it needs help building a wonder, for example. And maybe there's a bit of a sacrifice associated with that, right? Hey, Potato Been Binge, watching your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. We got a gradient dust storm. Now, unfortunately, this did damage one of our mines, but it did give us a fertilization too. I'm going to need a builder over there to fix that. I'm also going to need a builder down here to fix that. So we have a pretty good setup here. We've got, you know, cute little things. I'm going to take these 3 builder charges. Well, I'm going to improve the crabs first. That crabs tile will be good, and then I'll move you back over to the rest of my empire. Looks like I've lost my alliance with America. Let's go ahead and declare friendship. Make a deal. We'll trade open borders. I'll get him to pay me for it. And then I'll get a religious alliance with America. There we go. Now, let's take a look at the resource map mode. Let's have a look here. I am the only one with niter. There's a few people lacking iron. And nobody lacking horses. So I'm going to talk to America and see if you would like to buy some iron from me. You give me 6 gold per turn for that iron. Beautiful. How would you like another 12 iron? You give me 4 gold per turn for that. How would you like to buy 20 niter off me? You'd give me another 6 gold per turn. Beautiful. Who was the other person who's lacking niter? I think it was you. You're lacking iron as well. Let's go ahead and sell the iron to you. Beautiful, 4 gold per turn. And I'll also sell the niter to you. And then I'll sell another 12 niter. Do you want to buy gypsum? You do. Okay. We just made a nice chunk of gold there. We're up to 177 gold per turn, which is really good. Work in this faith district. I don't like that. It's fine. I don't hate it, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan. Both could be added. I wish spies were more like Civ 3. I've always wondered why there's no way to send units up and down rivers. Do you think they should add something like that? I think that's kind of out of scale for the game. More use of strategics of buildings. Oh yeah, more uses for strategics would be interesting. I've always wondered why there's no do. It was a joke in every game. Add an auto battler. True. Trends in gaming. Weird champ. I will take the luxury. It's getting to the point in the game now where I am going to want to be a little bit more concerned about the luxury level of my empire. This is the Great Zimbabwe.
Diplomat is a
And
man
diplomatic
who
service.
always remembers
So this is important. I need to plug out Merchant Confederation, plug in Vissel Banking, accept that. I will lose a bit of gold, but the food and production is better. I'm going to need a new builder over here. That's what this guy is going to be working on. You're healing up. So do I want to faith purchase another settler? Man, there is actually a city in here too. On the cattle? I think there's a city on the cattle here. Utrecht can place its third district, which will of course be the +9 industrial zone in here. That'll take 14 turns. Alright. Let's see, diplomatic service. These cities are pretty late to be going for St. Basil's. Considering how expensive St. Basil's is, it's 920 production. Tempted to just skip. And instead make my way up to civil engineering for the builder charges and getting the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty is a priority. How close to 69,420 are you? Let me refresh my YouTube. We're at 69,245 as of the last update. Bit of a dust storm. Islam apostles are back. These are different ones. These are Islamic apostles, which I'm less worried about because Arabia is my ally. So I can say, hey, please don't convert my cities. And he won't, right? Cost me 30 Diplo favor, but not a big deal. So we just finished the workshop in the capital. I want to get the dam to maximize the adjacency bonus over here and also prevent any river flooding. At this point in the game, if this river flooded, it would be pretty devastating. So I want to try to prevent that. And it'll also give my city more amenities and housing, allowing it to continue to grow. I'm going to say food and production is your priority. Definitely work that one. The city will grow incredibly quickly now. It's going to need a monstrous amount of amenities. Would there be any reason to build Taj Mahal? There would be, but the only place I can build it is probably here. The problem with playing the Netherlands is your river tiles are so precious. I could maybe put it here in Arnhem. So I might try to build it in Arnhem. So we'll think about it. Does it cause iffiest? Ugh, man, like, I swear to God, every time I talk about I need to build a dam so my river doesn't flood, the river floods like a turn later. It's almost like clockwork. Every single time, dude. It's actually beyond a joke. Beyond a joke. I'm going to repair the aqueducts because it's too much adjacency to give up. Nice meme. Nice one, game. Thanks. Appreciate that. It's good that Christina adds some competitions for diplomacy points. True, actually. It's a good point. I didn't think about that. Although I don't think you get diplomacy victory points for those. Okay, industrial zone completed here. Let's go ahead and get the aqueduct. That's going to give us even more adjacency. How do you get spies to be so powerful? I feel like whenever I use them, they die and get caught all the time. It's a very simple algorithm. Just look for the most gold productive city that the enemy has. Establish a presence so that your potential for victory is higher. And then steal gold from them constantly. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's pretty much my entire spy strategy. is to just steal gold and do nothing but that at the maximum possible chance that I can steal gold. Check for Taj Mahal. I think Arabia's already built it. Let's have a look. No, America has already built it. So I have a 5-charge builder here. Let's place your 4th district, which will be a theater square right there. And now we can safely purchase a settler in here if we so wish. Holy Side, Water Bank, Forbidden City. That's what we were doing. Oh, nobody built the Mausoleum this game. I should have totally gone for that in my capital. The Great Engineer charges alone are worth it. It's kind of late now for me to get it. I might be able to get it in Leiden. Not going to improve that. What do I have to do with this builder? So I'm starting to run out of tiles to improve. It's kind of the situation I find myself in. There's definitely a tile improvement up here. This city doesn't really need tile improvements. It has everything it needs. Rotterdam and The Hague could use tile improvements. So let's get this builder moving up that way. So we're almost getting the circumnavigate score. There's humanism. Nothing in humanism really appeals to me, but it does give me an opportunity to have a look at my government and maybe change something. I'm pretty happy with this. I would like to have Trade Confederation plugged in, but I think natural philosophy and aesthetics are both better. We've got a pretty good balance of culture and science. Let's have a look at our overall position. So in terms of culture, I'm actually weirdly leading. And in terms of science, I'm not trailing behind, which is the important thing. I'm competitive in both, which is all you need. So the dam is complete in Amsterdam. Let's work on the workshop. Get that repaired. I may as well put a mine here as we pass through. Polder in Petra City is a tile improvement. Yeah, but it's not a very good polder, so I'm not worried about it. You want to sell me incense, and I will. I will accept your request. Okay, I have 2,000 gold in the bank. And Renaissance ends in 9 turns. I'm going to go ahead and purchase a settler in Arnhem. That'll be for settling down here. I'm actually going to wake up my horsemen to protect that settler, because this is a bit of unknown territory. And then I'm going to also... I want to purchase builders. Let me think about what I want to purchase here. Oh, you know what I was going to do? In Leiden, I was going to purchase the monument and the granary in here to help this city grow. So that'll help that city out. Then we'll maybe use our gold to purchase the harbour and stuff. Dark Age ahead. It's possible that we'll get a Dark Age. I'm sure we'll be able to make it through the Dark Age. It might be expensive in a lot of different ways, but I'm sure we can make it through it. So I've got 4 turns in my capital. Let's see. 4 turns spy. Let's get our spies up. Now that our intelligence agency is starting to finish. This is going to be an aqueduct, so there's no point in improving that tile. Harbour right there, I think. Cartography has been boosted. Intelligence agency, so I want to look for Rome. Rome does not have a gold district. Let's see, London is making 400 gold per steel. Medina, 200 gold per steel. I think the best place to steal is London right now. Yeah. I'm going to be stealing from London. Intelligence agency is complete in here. Let's repair that workshop. You need to play Arabia again after both. They're really good because it's so long. I played them not too long ago, I feel. Right, the aqueduct is completed in here. We have an industrial zone giving us 8 production. So that's good news. Let's grab ourselves the granary in here to help the city continue to grow. I'd like to get a 3rd district. It's a +3 campus right there. I have the commercial hub in here. +3 campus seems like a winner. After the granary. Lock that in. We have the harbour in here. I'm going to purchase that lighthouse. Does Rotterdam have a trade route? Yeah, it does. I'd like a couple more international trade routes. I'm going to start putting trade routes in Nijmegen because this is going to be building the Oxford University, which is important to me. Harbour completed in here. Beautiful. This honestly might just be like a gold production city. Aqueduct industrial zone. Yep. Governor title. Promote Reina. Tax collector. Beautiful. Even more gold from her. There was a +4 campus. Yeah, but I want it to be on the river. This will become and I don't want to crush these tiles in here, right? So I don't want to crush these tiles in here because these are useful tiles. This is a flat land tundra with no resources. And this tile is going to become a +4 eventually. So the +3 is all I'm worried about. A +4 at this point in the game to sacrifice a really good tile is a trade that I don't want to make. So that was the logic behind that. Okay, this builder. Let's improve the crabs. There's definitely going to be a harbour right there. Sure thing, I'll buy your piggies.
Claims that cannot be tested. Assertion.
So +1 food from plantations. The problem here is if I get a Dark Age and I settle here, and Eleanor gets a Golden Age, it's pretty much giving her a free city. So I might have to wait on that one. Okay, there is Oxford. Let's pick up mass production and industrialization. Oxford University, we're going to be working on in Nijmegen. I'm going to be looking for good gold trade routes. Let's look for good production. Manchester, +4 production and a bit of gold. I'll take it. Is a Diplo game more of a wonder building victory? A Diplo game is more of a empire building victory. You want to get lots and lots of production, a balance of science and culture, and you basically want a lot of different things. So I feel like a Diplo game has a bit more time for getting a wonder victory, because unlike in a science game, a Diplo game is not dependent upon a single resource, so you have more time to kind of just sit back a little bit. That's sort of the theory that I'm operating under. So we'll get the aqueduct in here to boost both of these industrial zones. I'm going to hold on to my gold. How many Diplo points are we at now? I believe we're at 7 of 20. Which is not amazing, but we are working on the Statue of Liberty, which will be +4. All right, let's see here. Tilburg. What was Tilburg building? Was it the government building? I think it was. 12 turns until the city grows. The city definitely needs help growth-wise. So a builder in here would not be amiss. Faith purchase a builder to go help out Tilburg. And in the meantime, we'll get to work on an amphitheater. Pasture here seems reasonable. Did I miss a lot in the last hour? Oh, you missed a good bit. Where are we at the next stop of the A to Z challenge? I don't remember, but I think whoever comes after Dido. So there's the Kilwa Kisaniwa. We can also build Huey and Pikeman. So the Kilwa Kisaniwa is actually an interesting one because it gives us +3 envoys, as well as when we're a suzerain of a city-state, we receive a 15% boost to the type bonus. With the suzerain of 2 of the same, we get another 15%. So it's really, really good. Having a little sip of my drink. I think we're going to start building a relationship with Babylon. I'm going to wait until I can plug in the double envoy card. Otherwise, I can't get suzerainty of them. Double truffles here. This is a very risky settle. I will fully and readily admit that. I'm going to go ahead and purchase a builder in here while they're cheap. I could purchase another settler. Man, how much use would I get out of a settler at this point in the game? I'd have to walk it all the way over here. I think we'll hold off. We'll buy builders because they're cheap. Arabia, the converting backstabber. Yeah, he's been a bad boy. I do have a missionary to defend my capital, though. So I harvest and build a mine. I think I harvest and build a mine here. That way we finish the aqueduct faster, and we can get to work on something else. Like the harbor in here. The harbor will go there. Want that trade route? Watch out for Arabia. I'm not worried about Arabia at this point in the game. Religious-wise, the biggest threats are Rome and Sweden. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything right now. I do have 1337 gold. That's not the first time this game that I think we've got it. Okay, so this is very concerning. Arabia. Stop. If he converts my capital, he will trigger an emergency. So I asked for another promise from him. Hopefully he will stop. There's another spy. I'm going to send this spy to... where? Leeds, 120 gold. Medina for 230 gold. Filippo is up for grabs. This is actually a good guy if I could get him. I could spend the 800 gold on this. He's the second wonder builder. It would secure the Oxford. No. I saved this for statue. 100% of the time I saved this for statue. Right? Nobody's building it that I can see yet. And I'm working on civil engineering. So this will be good for statue. I should have the wonder building card plugged in really, but I think the industrial adjacency is just better. I have 30 favor. See here. Send this builder out to help over here. This is a risky settle. Why do you have so little production? You just do. Okay. Industrial zone completed in Utrecht, up to 36 production now. I think it's a good time to get my university. I got spies in Amsterdam. I have this guy sitting here too. Let's have a look. What could we do? Holy site, industrial zone, harbor, and encampment. I mean, an industrial zone project wouldn't be awful. Is anyone else building Oxford? I had a look already. I can't see everyone on the map, but I'm the only result that I can see. I should really do more scouting. Which actually, now's a good time to do that. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a couple horsemen in my capital and send them off scouting. I need to know what's going on down here in Sweden in particular. I'll put a mine right there. Put a mine right there. Beautiful. Circumnavigate the globe. Didn't quite secure that.
In a market economy, however.
So he's still converting me. So I should be getting grievances against him. I could take Homs off of his hands. No, this looks like a nightmare to attack into. He's still trying to convert me. He's being very annoying. Amphitheater completed in Tilburg. Will you marry me? No. Level 2 military alliance gives shared visibility. Yes. Can you use the first charge for the mausoleum? I don't really have a viable place to put the mausoleum, do I? Over here. That totally makes sense, actually. That totally makes sense. If I use this charge to get the mausoleum. Good call, whoever that was. That was a really, really good call. Do I want to build a military to attack Arabia? Repair your iron mine? Needs to be rebuilt, yeah. I have a builder in the area working on things. I could chop something out here. How close am I to an artist? Pretty far away from an artist. Pretty close to an archaeologist. So I'm going to take archaeological museum in here. If I get Mausoleum this area, you can escape a Dark Age. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'll give it a try. I don't mind a Dark Age too much, though.
People can have the Model T in any color.
I'm going to buy a builder here to step onto that tile and harvest that. And then he'll be here to harvest the stone if I need the extra production. I'm going to add that proposal. Wait, do I want this proposal? Yeah. I want lots of gold. I'll get a lot of gold from this. Let's gain sources in order to maximize our probability of succeeding at our missions. Okay, this is very worrisome. I can delete that pin now and this pin. The mod is a bot? What? What are you talking about? Send this horseman east to explore. Wait, why are you streaming again? Because we have to finish the game. Tell me no mod, you are real, right? How long are games expected to go on for? Because I really went around turn 250 and want to take about 30 turns, so a city can spend over a tenth of the game building one thing. Yeah. It seems accurate. So I'm going to put 2 votes into this. City state emergency failed. This passed. So everyone is going to be offering me gold now, which I'm really happy about. There are no mods on my channel, Thunder. I don't know, like no mods have typed. Who are you talking to, dude? Are you high? Like, I don't... multiple times now I've asked you to explain yourself, and you haven't. Like, very, very, very thin on patience with you at this moment. Let's go ahead and pick up the shipyard. Yeah, it's probably a good idea for you to go to bed, bud. So this is 92 production, and then I chop this with Filippo. I get the Mausoleum. Boom. This guy gets his charge back, so it's as if I never spent a charge. And I get these beautiful polder yields. Look at that, boys and girls. 4 food, 1 production, 1 gold, 1 science, 1 culture, and 1 faith. The Saladin emergency also passed. Ah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit weird that I'm not a part of this. But Trajan passed it. It's sort of Teddy. Okay. I'm going to keep the quarry because that would provide adjacency to the industrial zone that we're building. Yes. Okay, having poor English doesn't like explain being asked to directly like just state who you are talking about. Who do you think is a bot? Name their name. That's all I asked him to do. I said, please name the person that you think is a bot. And then he decides to leave. And I'm like, I don't understand. I feel like all you got to do is type the name of the person that you think is a bot. That is not, I don't feel like that's an English understanding problem. Okay, so you misunderstood the icon. So the moderator icon is the wrench. They'll have a wrench beside the name. That other icon, that's a subscriber icon. Okay. There's just a little bit of confusion, but it was kind of annoying because you kept like asking over and over again, is somebody a bot? And then not like, and then not naming the person. I'm like, so like, I wanted to answer your query and like sort out the misunderstanding. And then you were just like, I'm confused. It's like, no, just name the person and I can help you. Heartbeat of Steam. So I think at this point, we are going to start building industrial era buildings. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take Heartbeat of Steam here. Thunder isn't the bot. He was asking if one of the... Yeah, no, I understand. He just wasn't answering my question. That's why I'm annoyed at him. Let's grab the lighthouse in here. And then I'll put another trade route in Nijmegen. What are you going to do about Arabia's apostles? Basically nothing. Because I don't have enough faith to do anything. I'm going to try to just keep my religion alive with these 2 missionaries in my capital and retake it at a later date. There's nothing I can do. I don't have enough faith to do anything about it. Hey, Potato, do you know Cat Hughes in chat? Will you do some days fans games while commenting or even playing? Please, I would really enjoy it. I'm not... It doesn't really appeal to me. It would be something that would be cool, but... Like, that seems like more... That seems like more work than it would be worth it for me. But if people really, really enjoy it, I'll consider it. Like the entertainment value versus like the cost of doing that for me. I know. Welcome our robotic overlords. Like a stream's good work. Salty potatoes. How is that salty? Like, I think that is like a legitimate reason to be annoyed at someone who's asking the same question over and over again, and then when asked to like expand upon what their question is, just says they're confused and then doesn't respond to the question. It's like, listen, dude, I can help you. You're not in trouble. Just help me understand what you're talking about, and then I can help you. And then the person doesn't do that. I think it's very legitimate to be like, you're being annoying. Okay, so we're going to plug in public works here. Now that we have an extra wildcard policy slot, I'm going to plug in skyscrapers, but I'd also like to have trade confederation in. So if I'm not building wonders, I'll plug skyscrapers out and probably plug in trade confederation, right? I really feel like this should be an uncontroversial take. If somebody is asking a question and then like directly avoids answering queries about their question, that's annoying. Statue of Liberty right here in Amsterdam. Do I prioritize this over the shipyard? I think I do. It's that important to my win condition. Haarlem is flipping to England pretty slowly, and I can just go ahead and grab like Victor and plug him into Haarlem, and we'll be fine. And the next person that mentions Tander gets banned. Be warned, this conversation is over. I'm going to pick up colonialism here for fishing boats. The next person that makes a reference to that, like, that's the end of the discussion. I've made my call on it, and it's 100% like the correct take. And I'm tired of the discussion. Shoot, I forgot to plug in the card for extra envoys. So I think now that I have extra envoys, I'm just going to take this straight up. That'll turn my great works of writing into giving me science, which is cool. So I'm actually going to put this into Amsterdam. I'm born Dutch. Nice. What's Standa? Ooh. Sorry, buddy. That's a ban. No, I'm just kidding. Don't even meme about it. That's the final. That's like you got lucky, right? The pistol was cocked, and that was a dry fire. Don't ask that question. That's it. All right, Dan M. Now enough time has passed, Dan M, that you also got lucky. That was a dry fire. Ooh. There's going to be a lot of bans tonight, boys. You guys really need to change the topic. Archaeological museum completed.
Potatoes.
Just stop talking about it. That's all you got to do. Do you have another envoy? I do, but there's no reason to spend it. There's no reason to spend it because I get no value from spending it. If I spend it here in Candy, I get +2 faiths from temples. Not very good. Also, thank you, Ubadai, for the sponsorship. I appreciate that. How many Diplo points do you have now? 7. Why horsemen over skirmishers? Well, I reversed that question and asked you, why skirmishers over horsemen? Do you know why I got the horsemen? The horsemen are for scouting. That's why I got the horsemen. So that I can scout around and have a look. Horsemen have high mobility. That was it. So, I mean, there you go. Friends to the internet is always possible. Is it just some random chance? Is it just some random chance of getting an aid request? It's not 100% random, but it's very hard for a player to influence it. Even making references to the banhammer time is also verboten. Okay? Let's see. This is a good production and gold trade route right here. How much time left in the alliance with Eleanor? If viable, switch to cultural alliance with her momentarily. Eleanor will never take a cultural alliance from me. So he's about to try to convert my capital city, which is fine, because I have missionaries in position to retake it. I am going to use Filippo Brunelleschi to shave 4 turns off the Statue of Liberty. I feel like the Streisand effect hit you hard. It's really easy, Clark Kent. It's really easy to just not talk about it. And now I'm getting annoyed. So the next person that mentions anything about it, even a side reference to it, is not even getting it. Like, I have given you guys so many chances to just change the topic. All right, let's go ahead and place the workshop. Do I want to get the workshop at the shipyard here? Young Trevo, you have been banned from the channel. Goodbye. Workshop. So now I might be able to pass a religious emergency here. Do you plan to have an industrial zone in every city to farm those Diplo favor points? Yes. There's a late game project called Carbon Reap Capture. I can't remember. I think it might actually be in the culture tree that allows you to turn production into diplomatic victory points. Putting Fs in chat will also get you banned in relation to people getting banned. Change the topic. It's very, very simple. I have given you guys 10 minutes to just stop mentioning it. Why is Oxford important? Oxford isn't important. It's just a way to get extra science. Yo, Potato, what's up? We're playing Civ. So how the internet works. Goodbye, Elan. You have been banned. Goodbye. Hide user on this channel. No, I understand perfectly how the internet works. What I'm doing is I am setting what is okay for the community. The Humble Monkey, you have also been banned. Goodbye. I set what the standard is for my community. If you don't want to play along, I don't have to read your comment. Like, seriously, it's really just so simple. Talk about something else. That's all. Just don't even mention it. Wow. Okay. Okay. As Jazz Coxon, goodbye. Let's get ourselves a workshop in this city. And I said the Dutch. Carbon recapture. What did I miss in the stream until now? Not really much. Caravel coming down, it might fuck up the wonder. That's a good point. Nah, it should be fine. I'll get my own Caravel. Uh-oh, Dad's mad. Sorry, Baron von Batshit, goodbye. Do you like apple pie? When is your birthday? In July. University. All right. What would you say is the best win condition for the Netherlands as a culture? I don't know. I think Netherlands is kind of a civilization that can kind of go for whatever victory they want. They're really good at doing. I think the only one they don't really do super well in is religious, so they can kind of do whatever they want. Absolutely bloody miserable, Sam. Big mad. Okay, goodbye socks. You have to understand. I'm not like, I'm not mad. I'm like just like you guys are being so stupid right now. It's like it doesn't make any sense. It's like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to some guy's community, and I'm gonna do the thing that he doesn't ask that he asks people not to do, and then act surprised that I got banned. It's like, okay, goodbye.
To enforce spread of the rule of reason.
Fishing boats get +1 production. What's the banning spree about? I asked people to stop talking about something, and we're still talking about it. And again, any mention of it is an insta ban with no chance of repeal. Okay, literally, just talk about anything else. You know, you always said the coal power plant is really good. I want to ask you why. So it's really, really good for a very simple reason. The coal power plant, if you go to your Empire map mode, you see here, I'm getting 8 adjacency from this district. +1 from adjacent district, +1 from mines, +2 from aqueducts, +2 from dam, and +2 from river. This gets multiplied by the craftsman industrial zone adjacency card. I actually have an entire video where I talk about this. Which means that if I go to Tilburg and look at the production, it's actually getting 16 production from the district. But if I then were to build a coal power plant right here, the bonus production equals the adjacency production bonus of the district. That means that this district, with the coal power plant and the really high adjacency and the adjacency card, it will be making a total of 32 production. I prefer production. How do you prioritize when to build units? When I feel threatened or I want to go to war. That's really all the calculus that's required. Is like, do I want to go to war? I don't know. I thought I could put a thingy there, but this is the edge of the map, so I can't. I thought I could put a polder there, but I was wrong. Auckland. Oh my god. Yeah, we did meet Auckland. Too bad I don't really have good coastal cities for that. I will take suzerainty, though. Regarding coal plants, how do you balance the benefits against the climate change? If you're playing well, the climate change problems should just not affect you, because you'll just be able to have so much production that you can build coastal defenses in every city. Just joined, just watched a few hours yesterday. How's the game going? It's actually going really, really well. We're making really good progress. Let's see, we got a builder in Tilburg. I think I'm going to do a theater square festival in here. I could get more builders. I don't really have a whole lot of tiles left to improve, is kind of the problem here. I'm going to send you to Rotterdam, and I'll send you to Haarlem. I think potato would benefit from melting ice. What's the difficulty level? I always play on DD. Do you think Civ prioritized production too much? I mean, you could always make that criticism in any 4X game that production is too valuable, right? It's a criticism you can always make. What did we finish in here? Can I convert this city back? Destroying the climate is actually beneficial in a diplomatic victory. Correct. Do you ever build oil or nuclear plants? Nope. No reason to, in my opinion. In the vast majority of games. We should say, IRL, just play well, it's not a problem. True. I'm going to build a water mill in here because it's a one-turn build, and it'll give me a reasonable amount of return on investment. Let's see. Forbidden City. Yep. Right there. Beautiful little wonder. Is there any situation where you would build the nuclear or oil power plants? Probably not. Are the devs going to patch the Pantheon spam? I don't have an answer for that. But based on their previous performance, I would say, yeah, probably. Went to the kitchen to get some stuff. Did Potato go AFK? Nope, I'm here. Is it worth it to get a religion if you're not going for religion victory? Yes, sometimes. It really depends on the civilization that you're playing, the starting situation that you find yourself in, and what your goal for the game is in general. Right? There's a lot of it's a really hard question to just give you an answer on. So in summary, is missed. What's the general strat for diplomatic win? So the general strat has been pretty much what we've been doing since the beginning of the game. Since the beginning of the game, we have been focusing on getting a general expansion along a river, which we have managed to pull off, building up in equal measure campuses, theater squares, industrial zones to get really high adjacency on them. You can see here, we're getting 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 9s, and these get multiplied by 2. That's why almost every city in my empire has over 40 to 50 production, right? 86 in the capital, 44 here, 67 here, 34 here, right? So we're really, really good production. And that production is going to be used to boost ourselves through both the science tech tree and through the culture tech tree. And then in the late game to spam carbon recapture projects to generate an insane amount of diplomatic favor. So crazy emergency wasn't triggered. It happens to me every game I have religion in, even if it's spread to one save. How can you make a religion worth it? That's a really, really difficult question because it's again kind of really dependent on a lot of different factors in your own game. So what I really want to do is start a Inquisition, but I'm going to get an Apostle for now. We've got the watermill in Arnheim. I'm going to lean towards grabbing the bank here. Gold is really valuable. I have 2,000 gold in the bank. I'm going to purchase the shipyard here because that's it's going to improve these tiles in here like a lot. Whoo boy, that's a lot. That's a lot. Especially with Auckland on my side. God damn. I also want it in my capital. Look at this. Look at this. This is not madness. 420 or 69 420. My current stand is 69 252. Potato, get your religion. The bots are back. Nice. Oh my god, the bots are back. It's like once you hit like 800 viewers on YouTube, the bots appear, dude. What are the key wonders for Diplo victory? Mahabodhi Temple and Statue of Liberty. That's it, really. Kilwa Kisaniwa can be helpful because it gives you envoys. Oxford University is nice for the extra culture, for the extra science. Similarly, Broadway can be useful for the extra culture, although it does come kind of late into the game. You might not see the bots in chat because I'm banning them. Dude, bots love me, it's true. If only the bots paid for membership. True. Bots are low-key asking interesting questions. I know. They're so good. They're like actually better than some of the chatters in here. Got them. Roasting my own chat. So I'm going to take a Nobel Prize in Literature here. Do I want to vote for this? So let me think about this. What are players gonna do? I could probably overpower one of these votes, so I just have to try and predict the world religion vote. Who is winning the world religion? So it's probably going to be Sweden. So I'm going to vote Catholicism 4 times. And then I'm going to try to overpower this vote with banning great writers. To try and get both of the diplomatic victory points. So we'll see how that works out.
Here at our
There's the Statue of Liberty, plus 4 diplomatic victory points. Beautiful. Ah, great admirals. Why great admirals? What do you, like, why? What is the possible logic behind this? But I did correctly predict Catholicism because I overpowered the vote. But this is just wild to me. Why would you ever vote for this outcome? Great admirals, like what can I look at that would tell me that that's what they're going to vote for? I guess one thing is neither of these guys have points in great admirals, so that's an easy ban for them, right? So that's probably what's going on there. So the downside there is we've lost quite a few diplomacy victory points in this game. We are up to 12. Aid request. People are giving me the money. Diplomatic victory points. We're up to 12 out of 20. Confirm your stand. Oh, God. I mean, he wanted to pay $1 per hour for banning bots. That was a joke. I would not pay someone to moderate my channel. I would ideally pick someone who is like a really good fan, or somebody I trusted and who enjoyed watching my stream. And then I don't think it would be like a volunteer community position. I don't know if I don't want someone to feel like they have to watch my YouTube. I don't want someone to feel like they have to watch my channel, basically. So I don't want someone to feel obligated by paying them. Wait, you have 69k subs? That's insane, man. I know, it's really cool. Boss tend to ignore harbors, and you have more admirals in jail. Might explain the ban. Yes, I send ban great admirals usually when they don't have any harbors. Yep. So we just managed to deduce that. The question is, in my capital, what do I want district-wise next? I am going to need an entertainment complex soon, and now might be the time to get it because I'll be able to place a zoo in here to get a bunch of amenities. Yeah, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do an entertainment complex in here to get the zoo in the capital. How do you spell handkerchief? I stopped. I'll watch the game is finished. Curious how the game will play out. See you later, Joshua. Get a friend. I have friends, but I just don't have people that are like watching my YouTube channel. Who I would be friends with. Shipyard. I'll do it for free. I'm an active follower. I've been waiting a long time and have free rest of the day to mod and get rid of bots. See, my problem is I don't know if there's like YouTube moderation logs so I can. One thing is, it needs to be somebody I can trust, not to just start randomly banning people they disagree with. So, because every moderator position that I've ever seen somebody given, I've seen people abuse it. Like, the dumbest shit possible, people will abuse their moderator position. Does Nobel Prize give points for Diplo victory? No. It does not, I believe. Thanks for the short time I was here, Potato. Hope you have a good day tonight. Thanks so much, Riyat Salah, for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Cat seems like a legit person who won't abuse power. I mean, what are you basing that on? You just see an anime profile and a cute girl name. Definitely trustworthy, right? I would need to know the person better to give them moderator privileges in my YouTube channel, considering it's like how it's my money maker. It is my career, so to speak. So I have the campus, I have the theater square, I have the industrial zone. I think the commercial hub is next, and I'll put it right there. They get mods for mods. Yeah, the problem is I just need to look into, like, can I see what my moderators are actually doing in my channel? Like, who they've banned and stuff like that. Like, that's the big problem with YouTube moderation. It's like, I want to know who is banned and why. How does YouTube not automatically detect these bots? Like, I feel like those bots are like, those should be easy to detect. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no, I drew that picture. Get roasted, cat. The bot wants to ban bots. I have converted to T is only just okay. My god, the absolute giant brain to be a bot asking to be a mod.
Violent economics are urbanization, industrialization, centralization.
Industrialization. All right, there's coal. +1 production on mine. So we want to get our factories and coal power plants up ASAP.
We constantly find details.
So I think in my capital city, I'm going to basically immediately purchase the factory. And then the turn afterwards, I'll get to work on the coal power plant. Look at this coal power plant, by the way. This is why coal power plants are so good. This is +20 production, okay? +20 production. That is insane. YouTube probably gets a cut from all the bots. That feels a little bit conspiracy theory-ish. Probably what's more likely is that YouTube bots aren't a big enough problem. YouTube streaming isn't very mature or profitable, so there just hasn't been a lot of resources allocated to dealing with the bot problem, right? It's a much less conspiratorial answer to the question. I would like to unlock sewers because this would be a way for me to get era score, so I'm going to work on unlocking sewers. But what if I pay you $5? Would you trust me then? No. There's natural history. We can now get archaeologists. I don't think I need conservation in this game. It might be something that I pick up. And now we just need to get through the end of the tech tree. I'm going to go ahead and work on nationalism and urbanization. Do we even have coal? We found one source of coal down here. And one source of coal over here. So yes, we do have coal. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase myself a builder in this city. You're going to come down here to deal with that. Well, do I have a logistics? I'm going to take logistics. Public works. Do I want to change any of this? I think skyscrapers can come out now and put in trade confederation. Yeah. I like trade confederation. It'll give me a little boost to this. What if I paid you $20? Nope. Problem with blacklisting usernames based on not service stuff is always a different way for to go around the blacklisted word. I think it's more like you should just be able to detect like bot behavior better. You don't need to blacklist the words. You just be like, okay, this person's name follows these weird characters and they tend to repeat other people's behavior in chat. Like that should catch a lot of them. The problem is that like any bot arms race is just that. It's an arms race, right? Where anytime you learn how to ban a bot, the bot just gets smarter and learns how to defeat you. Would you trust me? I'd have no idea who you are. Literally WHO omega lol. All right, let's go ahead and siphon funds. Keep stealing cash. Beautiful, beautiful. Die. Tribal village. Ruhr. That's true, I do need to build the Ruhr, but I'm a little bit busy building the Oxford University here for 3 turns. It is on the cards, but right now I need to finish the Oxford. 1,000-year flood mitigated. Did someone say Ruhr? Would you ever be willing to do a multiplayer Civ game with donators? Yes. But I'm not motivated to do it right now. It's not something that super entertains me. So I want the coal power plants in here for the 16 production. So we're going to work on the workshop. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to purchase the factory. And I'll probably purchase the coal power plant too when I get around to it. In fact, I should really have a look here and sell off my resources. Let's have a look. Pretty much everyone wants niter, Arabia wants iron, and Eleanor wants horses. So let's talk to Eleanor. I'm going to go ahead and sell you 20 horses. You will give me 6 gold per turn. Beautiful. I think Arabia wanted niter. So here is, or Arabia wanted iron, sorry. So here's your 20 iron. You give me 6 gold per turn. And here's another 12 iron. That'll be 4 gold per turn. If I add 20 niter, that'll be 10 gold per turn. Beautiful. So what if I sold you another 10 niter, 20 niter rather? 6 gold per turn. Great. I want to hurt Rome if I can. Here's 9 niter. America, America, America. Christina, would you like to buy some niter from me? Yes, you would. Thank you. Actually, you'd like to buy some iron too, wouldn't you? You don't value iron much, but it's just sitting in my inventory. Maybe ask Arabia to back off with the converting. I've asked him twice and he won't do it. So we're just going to have to accept that we've lost our religion for the foreseeable future. The thing is, the suckers, they get, that's like a children using the parents' account, mostly with all their info on it. Nobody clicks on those bots here, right? Nobody does click on the bots, but vulnerable young people might, for example. People who aren't very savvy about the internet might. And, you know, there's lots of different, like, and I know this is gonna, I don't know, there's no way to say this without seeming, like, there are, no, I'm not gonna say it. There's no way to say it where I don't look like a dick. I'll always tapping on the monitors. All I got now is a greasy monitor. So I can write, if you'd like to make me a mod, I promise to literally randomly ban people. I might even ban myself. That is the kind of deal that we need in modern politics. Random policy making. I like it. Arbitrary, capricious, and confrontational. I like your style. I'm young and vulnerable, not very savvy. Where do I click? Don't click on anything. You're not allowed to click on anything. Alright, declare friendship. Alliance. I will take an economic with you. She'll, like, under no circumstances take a cultural alliance. Open borders. Maybe give me a little bit more. There we go. 10 gold per turn. Beautiful. Arabia. Declare friendship. Resident embassy. How about a good old research alliance with open borders? And you pay me money. Oh, man. Look at that. 286 gold per turn. I know from competition the scams, way too many people click on them. Why are those bots even a thing, though? It's not difficult to find boobies on the internet. Yeah. And people are weird and easily led. Let's get the market in here. The trade route is really valuable. We're also going to come in here and purchase the coal power plant. That's a 16 bonus production. Now, our coal power plants aren't online because we don't actually have coal yet. but you still get that juicy juicy 16 production. Also, I want to point out that the city has 100 production. 16 from the industrial zone, 16 from the coal power plant, 3 from the factory, 3 from the workshop, 37 from work tiles, and 5% from amenities. Do I get another shout out? Hi, Lewis Pryor. What's up, buddy? That robe Saladin wearing seems pretty comfy. It does. It's a comfy ass robe, I'd say. I'd say his head stays nice and cool too, and or warm if it is necessary to keep it warm. Let's see. Does the production of coal power plant supersede placing them in adjacent cities even though the bonus doesn't stack? What? I need you to repeat that question. Before finishing the Oxford, research from some one turn. Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. But I'm not building it for the free tax. I'm building it for the 20% science in the city. Well, you get production from coal power plants even with no coal? Yes. The power, the coal demand of coal power plants is purely just to provide power. These cities aren't powered, but they're still getting the coal power plant benefit. That might be a way to balance them, is to change it. But like that 16 production is just, you just get it. Only 240p. Very disappointed with the quality. Oh man, is this going to become a bot rating stream? 0 out of 10, only 400 pixels on the nipple. What kind of map settings are these? Abundant resources, 7 seas. Maybe research Reformed Church for the Kremlin in Rotterdam. Problem is, here's the problem with that plan, and I talked about this earlier. The Kremlin is 920 production. The city produces 42. So right now, it's not really something I want to do. When the city has its coal power plant, then I'll look into it. Look at that 100 production. So much money from scams. Have you ever tried any drugs? I plead the fifth. No comment. Harvest here. I just dropped my phone on my face. Congratulations. Welcome to the Champions Club.
The clever men at
Oxford University.
know all there is to be known, but they none of them know one half as much as intelligent Mr. Toad.
Alright.
Whatever is contrary to nature,
There's the Enlightenment.
to reason. Apart from the sanitation,
There's sanitation.
it is arguable
And steam
whether
power. We actually got pretty lucky.
have been
Nice.
gainers by
Let's see. I'd like military science. I would like research labs. That's a lot of text on the way. Let's do some cleaning. Housekeeping. We'll get some of these techs. Let's go for military science. Any thoughts about colonizing? You should try the Venetian mod for Civ 6 to 20. Sorry, factories. What? Power plants, factories? Yeah, why wouldn't I build the factories? I'm building the factory so that I can build the coal power plant. I need the factory to get the coal power plant. The factory, I don't care about the factory. I want the coal power plant. The factory is just a step on the way to this ridiculous amount of production that the coal power plant offers me, right? Okay, I want air score from this. Does anyone else find themselves building one of those even if it's not terribly efficient because it's fun to do? That's a totally legitimate way to play the game. Okay, I really want Ruhr Valley. Let's do it. Ruhr Valley. I just want to point out, I'm building Ruhr Valley in 12 turns. Think about that. The USA laws don't mean anything in the rest of the world. How is that? I mean, it's just a joke. I plead the fifth. It's like the joke is that guilty people plead the fifth, right? That's the joke. We now have power, more unlimited power. So I'm going to build St. Basil's up here. It needs to be adjacent, so I'll probably harvest this. Ironclads might be able to go up, should be able to go upriver, or at least not in the world, because even no emergency being converted, no one hates you. Let's do it. Who else is a Guga Foods watcher? It's like, I don't know why, but the way that the, whatever his name is, God, I forget his name. I don't know if he's actually called Guga, but he says, let's do it in like this weirdest way, and it makes me giggle every time. All right, nice. First city to generate power. Let's see. Kachari Burr. 2.5 Spuddy, thank you so much for your diddly 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 doodly. Noodly oodly. Ziddly biddly boodly boodly. Have you tried sous vide potatoes? Are you going to put me in a bag and boil me? You're a monster. Do I want to build the Ordsgas in here? Excuse me, I cough burped.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Hello, Teddy, my old friend. Let's declare a friendship with Teddy, and we'll go ahead and renew our religious alliance. I'll make him pay me. I'll also get open borders. Bam. But that was Kachari Burr. Thank you so much for becoming a 2.5 Spuddy. I really appreciate that, man. Okay, so I think I might build Ordzagaz here. This will give me 100% diplomatic favor per turn for starting as a suzerain of a city-state. If I place it here... Yeah, I think I'm going to place it right there. It'll take 8 turns. Beautiful. Noodly oodly. Flanders isn't stupid. It's just something that Homer says. Stupid, sexy Flanders. Usually with the prefix sexy. All right, so we're building factories everywhere to get our coal power plants online. We pretty much doing that everywhere. Escape on foot. My spy has been killed in London. Okay, I have a trade route here. Who do I want to trade with? Ooh, Cardiff. Got me an envoy. I will cease these operations and immediately go back to doing them. Always wanted someone to give me a shout out. Now I can die in peace. Come on. You're worth more than a single shout out. Kachari. I'm worried about my religion here. I'll wait until I have enough I'll wait until I have enough faith to start an inquisition. I have my missionaries here ready to revive my religion. The revivification of tea is only just okay. Will happen someday. Arnheim is a huge city. Okay. Oh my god. I'm going to harvest this. That'll speed up Ruhr by a turn. Can you explain what choosing the different spy escape route affects? It just affects what the probability is that they get murdered and how quickly they come back to you. I'm getting all of the gold ever. I love it when I get targeted by an emergency. It's great. The bot stole my comment. I know. All right, let's place a mine here. We are getting a surplus of coal. We have the cash to start purchasing coal power plants when the time comes. Look at this production. Like if I go through my cities here, 122, 56, 114, 51, 60.9, 57, 50.4, 7, 55.7, 7. What if we're all bots in a simulation? Then I can ban all of you and feel absolutely zero emotional repercussions. A bunch of cultists sitting boats outside the city, honestly waiting. That's true. This is actually, that's what this is. This is like the cult of the tea is only just okay. They're biding their time. They're waiting for the right moment to bring a resurgence of the religion. I need to save up like 800 faith to do that. Oof, I was already watching yesterday's streams. Now it's only 2 hours in. I know, Pepe Hans. Don't worry. I won't be streaming for a long time after this. More like the first step of Skynet. Negative. I am a meat popsicle. That is my favorite quote from Fifth Element. That's actually one of my favorite films of all time. I know so much fucking random trivia about that movie. It's utterly pointless and yet endlessly entertaining to me. I wish I was brave enough to shave my head to go as what's his name? Oh god, I forgot the character's name. Meat Popsicle. I just always call him Bruce Willis. I'm bad with character names. Like Nightmare Before Christmas is like one of my other favorite films, and I actually am just completely drawing a blank on any of the character names. Oh god, I'm bad at remembering that kind of stuff. Should you get the truffles? Oh hi, hey Morbus. See, now Morbus is a moderator. You can see that little blue wrench. That means he is to be feared and respected. But not at the same time. You gotta do one at a time or he'll get confused and probably ban you anyway. Has anyone seen SAO abridged? No, chicken good. Do it. Do it. It's a mod. Quick, run, hide. Everyone stop talking or he'll get you. I hear their eyesight is based on movement. Moderators. Corbin Dallas. That's it. Oh my god. Is it Chris Tucker? Is Chris Tucker the Super Green? God, I need to double check. Is it Chris Tucker? Yes, Chris Tucker in that movie was like one of the funniest characters in the universe. Let's go ahead and take a coal power plant. Shabam. Now I'm going to swing back here to pick up Reformed Church, and then we'll head to urbanization, so I can build the St. Peter's, whatever, Basilica in here. Have mercy on me, fear me. Now, Morbus, command them to respect you, and anyone who is still fearing you shall be smote upon the rocks. Let me have a look at this religious victory. Yeah, it's looking like it's a bit of a battle, so I'm not worried. Chris Tucker, Ruby Rob, hell yeah. Dr. Jan Itor. Naruto sucks? Oh my god, guys. Somebody made a bold, brave, and beautiful statement. Seduction. What's the diplomatic score at the moment? I think I'm at 11. Yeah, I'm at 12 out of 20. We're making good progress. Kind of wish it was a bit better, but it's gonna be. I'm bi but hetero-romantic. Wait, Morbus, just an innocent question. Are you gay? Wow. It's just like not even waiting to ask. Straight in there with those difficult questions. Let's go ahead. Did you ban him? Or did you just time him out? You were timed out. That's a 5-minute timeout. Yeah. It's like a default timeout. Twitch has some real moderation problems. Or YouTube has, like, the moderator tools are real bad. Morbus just temporarily murdered someone. Correct. This is why you should fear the moderators. Not because the moderators are capricious and dangerous. It's because they're incompetent. Let's get ourselves a sewer here. You were going to time him out for 10 seconds? You're not allowed to do that on YouTube. I wish you could just, like, time people out. It would be hilarious. Just give them, like, that 10 second. Hey, Clark Kent. $2 donation.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Should I go to gym or watch stream live?
You should definitely go to the gym. But, I mean, you should definitely stay here and keep donating more money to me. But yeah, you should go to the gym, dude. You could also just stay here and give me more money. That would be great. I'd like that. Does anyone else like that? I'd like that. That sounds great. A free settler? Tribal village. Can there be more polders in the capital? I don't think so. No. That's it. That's all we got. That's all she wrote, boys. Why would Superman need to go to the gym? Great. It's a great question. Sometimes you gotta look like you're working.
I don't like to commit myself about heaven and hell. You see, I have friends in both places.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm getting messaged on my phone. Oh, Jesus. All right, just got a message from one of my friends who I play D&D with. But one of the guys he works with just lost his fingers in a post office machine because he was trying to clear a jam and someone started the machine. That's some pretty gnarly shit right there, boys. Hooey. When you're going to put your hand in a machine, make sure everyone knows not to press the go button. Good God. Oh, the St. Peter's Cathedral is already gone. Never mind. Potato sounded prepubescent when he saw that settler. I mean, I always sound prepubescent. Hey, Galapagos. Suzerainty. Not much available here. Looking forward to the next votes. Industrial coal power plant, but bam. Wait, what are the oofs for? Oh, right, yeah. The fingers. Yeah, that's some I was like, holy shit, dude. I just got a message off, and that was why I was, like, stopping, because I saw my phone blow up, and I was like, wait, what's happening? Yikes, dude. Imagine losing fingers. That would be an unpleasant experience. That is the best way that I can describe that. I'm going to go for science here. Does that mean someone will get his fingers in the post? What the fuck? What the hell, man? No. No. I think we can all agree that the answer to that question is no. Sewer for error score. New government. I'm happy with the way things are. Decided to check the stream for a couple of minutes and I get this. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the gold, I guess. He can just play a fingerless character now. No. It wasn't my friend who lost his fingers. It was somebody he works with lost his fingers in a postal machine. Which is like pretty. Whew. They might be able to reattach him. He might be fine. Potato plays a battlesmith. Yes, I play a Warforged Artificer Battlesmith. I don't know, Battlesmith, I wanted to play like a fightery character that had a bit of magic, and Battlesmith seemed kind of cool, because he gets a doggo. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'll play the Battlesmith. All right, we got 14. So we have all of our win condition districts in here. We have the campus, we have the theater square, we have the industrial zone, and the commercial hub. The only thing... How close is America to a culture win? Pretty far, I would say. They're generating 92 tourism per turn. I'm going to maybe prioritize archaeological museums here.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash
All right,
'em,
so we got the
stick 'em in a
sewer in
stew.
here. Let's
Boil
grab
'em,
the
mash
bank.
'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Missed the first hour. Have you had the reheated pizza yet? Was
I-
it still good?
I actually gave the pizza to my brother because he came home from London last night, and I was like, yeah, you can just have the pizza. It's fine. And I had minestrone soup today instead. Derp at work, manually turned to press after opening multiple safeties, put his finger in. Actually playing Skyrim, I got the most. Into the water. Give me your open borders. I want to know more about you. Holy crap, Sweden's got a lot of cities. The hell is the stream delay? It should only be like 30 seconds. That's what YouTube tells me. I'm getting so much money from the AI here. Hell yeah. Free settler, yep.
With self-government,
There
as
is Orzgaz.
freedom is just it. However beautiful the strategy.
Orzgaz is handy because it gets a lot of Diplo favor, and that's going to help make up for the fact that I'm emitting a lot of carbon. Military Academy is worth Era's score. I'm going to grab the zoo for amenities because I am starting to run low.
Mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Sweden
Boil
is a
'em,
chonky
mash 'em,
boy.
stick 'em
Sweden
in a stew.
is a chonky boy.
Imagine if you win your own aid request.
Imagine if I win my own aid request. I don't think that is actually possible. America's going to win, which is disturbing. Oh no, please don't crash, game. Don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Because they're actually kind of going for a diplomacy victory. Here. Alright, we got sanitation. Or is it gas cool because it houses a Palantir? What's the max value for carbon emission penalty? I actually don't know if it has a maximum value. So the bot just typed F. I know, it's incredible. So we're burning a lot of coal. So ideally, when I steal this settler, I want to look for coal to settle. So let me have a look around for some free coal. Coal all the way down here. I'm going to go for it. Amsterdam. Place your campus. And purchase a settler who will then be hooked up with this caravel who will bring him to the promised land of coal down here. Why didn't you go for Apadana? it just really wasn't. There's a see. The problem was I needed to get. I decided to go for pyramids and Petra, so it wasn't really a whole lot of time to do that kind of thing in the early game. You gotta kind of make sacrifices, right? If you go for one thing, you can't go for everything. I definitely want the Big Ben if I can get it. Do I want Ada Lovelace? The problem is I hate these buttons here because I can't see how close other people are to winning. This does not seem like a good in... Now I have to wait forever. Mouse over the video playback bar and it will tell you? What do you mean? How long have we been streaming? 2 hours, roughly. Sewer. Bank. I actually really want... I'm probably close to an artist now. No. Archaeological museum it is. The Promised Land lol. What is this? Final Fantasy VII? Skip her? Skip who? Is there a community Discord? Press the downwards arrow. You can click review process. What? There's no... I'll check next time. Potato, when you recruit a group, you can see how close people are to the next one. You just have to click the arrow above recruit and it shows you. Did not know that button was there. I don't really want Charles Darwin. I'm going to pass. I don't really want James Young, but I'm going to buy him. This is the guy that I want. I want Albert Einstein. That's who I was fishing for. So now that he's revealed... Okay. I think a water park makes sense. Do you have videos of Civ 6 for the base game without Gathering Storm? No. Generally speaking, if I'm playing the game, it's going to be on the latest DLC. What type of victory is he going for? Diplomatic. Chap teaching potatoes. I mean, like, I don't know everything about the game, but you shouldn't question me on really, really obvious stuff, which people do all, like, I get that a lot, and that's what annoys me. Like, if it's usually it's helpful a lot of the time. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. And it's only when people question something that, like, is really, really obvious. That gets me. It's like, yes, I'm aware. Or like when someone questions me on something, like earlier on, I said that we're not going to go for the Patala Palace because America is nearly finished. And someone told me that America was only started it because it looks like that when it gets started. And then I placed it to prove them wrong. And I was like, this is like obviously not true. We got the Ruhr Valley, beautiful. 20% production and +1 production for each mine.
The real use of gunpowder.
Look at this city. Nijmegen is up to 112 production. That is tasty AF. Do I go for the harbour or the commercial hub? Potato lives in a base level of salty of high. True. Do you think there will be a third expansion? I think it's possible. So right now, getting Albert Einstein is like a big priority for me. So I'm going to be doing campus research grants in this city for quite a while until I get him. Similarly, I'm going to do the same thing in my capital. We've got the bank completed in Rotterdam. We've got 1 turn until the city expands. So I'm going to just do 1 campus research grant in here. We've got a campus in The Hague. The Hague. Is the sound messed up for anyone else, or is it just me? Sound check. Priority for me, so I'm going to be doing research grants in this city for quite a while until I get them. Similarly, I'm going to do the same thing in my capital. We've got the completed Amsterdam. We've got 1 turn until the city expands. I hear absolutely 0 problems with the sound. How was your reheated pizza? I gave my pizza away to my brother because he was hungry. Let's see. Eureka for 2 random technologies reveals oil. Why do I always only ever find 1 oil? Did you already get your unique unit? Sorry, didn't see it. I did not. 99% of the time I don't even bother with unique units because I usually don't even need the era score. Alright, let us search for the coal. Or the oil. Oil. The map search has been broken. Let's reload the game. It's a diplomatic victory, so why science and production? The diplomatic victory has a lot of components to it that are required.
The steady hum of machinery, the acrid smell of smoke.
I talked about this a lot yesterday already, but I'll try to briefly go over what the strategy is, what we're trying to do, and where we're going right now. After the game is reloaded. Is there a best unique unit you would always build? Not really. What's a good starter civ? I'm relatively new and have a hard time even in Prince. Rome. Rome is a really good starter civ. Okay, so let's talk about what the strategy was for winning the diplomacy victory. The opening strategy was to build a single holy site in order to get a religion so that we can build a Mahabodhi temple, because the Mahabodhi temple requires you to have a religion in order to get that. Then the secondary part of the strategy was to settle as many cities as possible within the land that we have available in a reasonable amount of time. Simultaneously try to get a golden age to use our faith to be able to purchase more settlers and builders, which we did. And take advantage of the Netherlands' bonus to being settled on rivers to get really, really high district adjacencies, which we have. We have a +4 campus, we have +8 industrial zones, +8 theater squares. We also settled a Petra and Pyramid City so that our builders are more effective, and we also have access to the Petra. The other part of the plan was to build the Statue of Liberty, because that has a really, really useful +4 points to its diplomatic victory. And then the game plan was to focus simultaneously on production, science, and culture, because in the very, very late game in the culture tech tree, there is a diplomatic victory point in here, as well as the carbon recapture project, which allows you to convert production into diplomatic favor. Simultaneously, while all of this is happening, we're also trying to maintain suzerainty with as many of these city-states as possible in order to generate more diplomatic favor, as well as maintaining alliances with as many of the AIs as possible in order to continue generating more diplomatic favor and winning these World Congress things. We're also trying to keep an eye out for people who might not be able to pass a World Congress deal, like Arabia right now, doesn't have the 30 Diplo favor required. So I'm going to sell him 30, because if he gets hit with a natural disaster, then he can pass the natural disaster aid request, and I can get 2 diplomatic victory points from them, right? So this is kind of the part of the strategy. And then in the scientific tree, the reason why we have lots of science is because science is required in order to get the high production buildings, which are required to get the high amount of production you're going to need to convert your production into carbon recapture, which converts your production into diplomatic favor. Then in the very, very late game, somewhere in here as well, is another diplomatic victory point. So that is why you need science, production, and culture in a diplomatic victory game, where you go for the Mahabodhi Temple and the Statue of Liberty as the Netherlands, using rivers to get a really high adjacency in all your districts. Good luck, Chloe. What? Heading back to the beginning of the stream. Good luck. Good luck. Wear a hazmat suit. Do you have more in-depth guides for the different victory conditions? Curious in the peaceful annex victory, but it's feels hard to be peaceful when the AIs announce you for a weak military. If you're suzerain of both thingy, yeah, the hard part is getting enough things in this guy. So right now, I'm aware of that, but can't do anything about it. Was that a good explanation? I hope it was. I tried to walk through the entire game plan in as little detail as possible. Are you a League of Legends player or CSGO or something in this direction? Yeah, I like playing League of Legends. I'm not really a CSGO player. I do like playing Dota 2. And I like playing Rainbow Six Siege. I also like playing World of Warships. That's another game. Alright, let's get the university in here. I really want Albert Einstein. How do you like playing Diplomacy Victory versus the other ones? I really hate Diplomacy Victory, but in this particular game, because I got very lucky and I got a very forgiving game, I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Okay, so I don't have a campus in here, so I'm going to get to work on a spy. Delete the rural icon. No. No. I'll do a couple of campus research grants in here. I don't need the sewers. Why are the green symbols next to the city-states on the envoy screen? I actually don't know why that is. I think it might be something to do with the UI mod I use. Where are you from, Potato? I am from Ireland. Let's get a bank. And an archaeologist. Archaeologist first. It's a way to convert production into culture, so that's why I go for the archaeologist. University. Yes. Got the water park in here. Let's get the Ferris wheel for the amenities. Amenities are becoming a problem on my empire. Let's start talking to the AIs. You have truffles, this, and cotton. Take 15 gold per turn. What if I gave you like 20 niter? Then that would be 7 gold per turn. Deal. So there's a bunch of amenities. Let's talk to you. You have jade and tobacco. 10 gold per turn. What if I gave you gold? So that should take care of the amenity problem we have. Almost have enough to run an Inquisition. Ireland is a knockoff Britain. JK. Ooh, you were memeing close to the sun. I actually had clicked on the dot beside your name. Ooh, you gotta play it careful. Represents the city happiness. Ireland is the name kind of gives it away. This goes at the chat. Had Steam for years, but want more people to play with. My username is YapX. Cool. If you check out Discord, you might be able to find more people. Click. I think I saw a city is losing loyalty. Probably this one. Yeah, I'm not worried about this.
What I like about cities
Urbanization.
is king size.
Don't really care about what comes up in urbanization at all. It's a dead unit. I'll buy a builder here. Now this gold. So at this stage of the game, what I'm going to start doing is purchasing diplomatic favor. So he's trying to win a diplomacy victory, so he won't sell it to me. She's trying to... So it looks like they think I'm too close to a diplomatic victory for them to sell me diplo favor. Actually, I need you to have 30, okay? So I won't be able to buy diplo favor. I'm at 12 of 20. And, okay. scorched earth into mass media, mobilization, and ideology. Do I want conservation? Not really. It is a good way to generate era score. I'm going to go for mass media. What if you promote Amani 2 more times so she can be Susan in a different city state? I mean, she's giving me suzerainty if I could. Does the neighborhood give the bonuses to the industrial zone too? No. The neighborhood is just a basic district. If we go to the industrial zone, +2 from baths, canals, dams, and aqueducts. There's no mention of the neighborhood. Neighborhoods are okay in certain situations. I don't think there's a very good neighborhood. I've already got a lot of population in my cities. Hello, Great Works. You'll want conservation at some point because it leads to capital recapture. Yeah, but I'm more interested in getting up to my tier 3 government first. One up north in The Hague. Yeah, I can, but I'm not super worried about polders right now. I mean, I guess I could get a builder there. It wouldn't cost me anything.
Don't judge someone.
Free recon unit. Another great rider. I mean, I guess it doesn't cost me anything to do that. Okay, I got the university in my capital. Let's do campus research grants. I really want Albert Einstein, so I'll probably do this like 3 times at least. Campus research grant has been finished in here. I was waiting for the city to hit 10 population to build another district, and I want that theater square. I also really wanted the St. Peter's Basilica, but that's not available to me right now. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and kill this lumber mill to get a really good theater square. Run. Let's go ahead and keep stealing gold. You have a promotion. Rocket science disruption. Tech-wise, I'm leading. Culture-wise, I'm doing well. So I think we're in a really dominant position here. Need Gathering Storm. Click the drop-down arrow next to the recruit progress label. I think that guy's in the past. So hard to tell what's happening when I'm on the treadmill, Clark Kent. Put the phone down. Focus on your work. Get your sweat on, boy. Polder. Look at that juicy polder. Extract an artifact. I'll take a barbarian artifact. Yeah, little horseman, you just do the distraction for me. Let's retreat. Let's go back. Let's change what we were doing there. I'm back. What did I miss? Everything, Cat. You missed everything. Oh my god. It's all over. We lost. Hey, I got Gustav Eiffel without even trying. Phils Goodman. Ooh, I really want James Watt. I'm not going to pay 4,000 gold for him, though. Am I? Am I? Lighthouse. Shipyard. Industrial zone. There. That's a thick polder. Polder is one of the best looking tile upgrades. Agree. Get out of here. Okay, steal cash. Cash money on the way. Doing aid requests. Huh. Really? No wonder I'm just filling up on cash here. I mean, I guess I may as well purchase James Watt, right? They're just like feeding me. They're just feeding me money, and I get a double charge on them. So in terms of wonders, is there like a wonder that would be really helpful here? There's no more late game wonders, right? I'm pretty much running out of wonders at this point. Big Ben. I could maybe go for the Big Ben. Because I need that big Ben bonus. Teleport to Rotterdam. What do we got? What do we got wonder-wise on the table? Let's have a look here. Hermitage.
While I nodded,
Turned down for what? If you would put a governor that said he would be Harlem, would he be the Harlem Shake? Oh my god. Get him out of here. Harvest. Yoink. Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, right? It's just like... Trade routes, traveling. I mean, 3 amenities, appeal. It seems like a bit of a waste. Maybe better to go for Abmuds and Scott researches, ain't there?
you and I come by road or rail.
Alright, there's a Big Ben. Natural. I got so much gold out of that. Holy. I got so much out of that. Big Benjamin. Let's get that Big Benjamin on the way. I really hope nobody else is building it. Big. Hell yeah, I'm the only one building it. Beautiful. Alright, now I want to make my way towards chemistry. I really want research labs. Coal's a bit of a problem. I am trying to settle for coal, so that's going to help. Also, where's Magnus? So, power-wise, I need to get industrialist and stuff like that. Yeah, Potato, what is your favorite win condition to go for? I really like tourism. Tourism is one that I find just really relaxing and entertaining. So let's head back to London and steal from them. Just like the Irish have always been doing. Stealing from the Brits. That actually hurt my throat to do that. Trade routes. Let's put a trade route in Harlem. The city could use help. Make sure you take as much gold before finishing Big Ben to maximize the gold. I'm not too worried about that. I mean, like, we could try to maximize it. I'm not too worried about it. It's fine. I just want the economic policy slot. Gold. Big Ben, you will have so many slot cards. Just got myself a nice glass of milk. Don't forget, I also got the Forbidden City. Juicy. Not sure if you're into that sort of thing, but I got a couple of game recommendations. Not a lot of money, so choose what I buy. Games I really enjoyed were My Time at Portia and Children of Morta. Those are good games. Not really the kind of game I want to play. At the moment. University completed in The Hague. I don't need to build a sewer. I think really this just comes down to campus research grants. Do those a few times. Working our way through. We've got a Ferris wheel over here. Beautiful. Do I want to get the aquarium? I'm going to get the aquarium. We're doing a little bit of exploration with these guys. Looking for coal. Coal! King coal. Gold. Please. Gold. Okay. I think I now have enough faith To restore tea is only just okay to its former glory. Get an apostle and an inquisitor. James Watt. What? Let's teleport James Watt over to Harlem. Do Irish high schools read James Joyce? God, no. What do you want? You want people to quit academia when they're starting? Man's unreadable. I'm just kidding. No, execute me for betrayal of my culture or something. I don't know. Campus research grantstone in Arnheim. I would like the stock exchange, but I need to be careful about how much power I use. So instead, it's going to do more campus grants. Purchase some boats near the Barbs. No. Nintendo would like to know your location. I read Dubliners in British Lit. British Lit? It's like, what's that meme where the guy's eyes are like red? Real shit meme or whatever it's called. Who you calling British? Food. Is that the red light polder in the lake? Hell yeah, dude. We will do it. We will do it. Just takes time. Factory workshop. Hell yeah. Boom. City is now built. Probably unnecessary to get that coal power plant, but it's fine. Okay, bank. Industrial zone complete. Power get. Oh no, I forgot the aqueduct. Damn it. Damn it. Let's get a couple builders in here. Are you going to use your gold soon? No, because I'm building Big Ben. Why would I use my gold when I'm about to double it? By doing nothing with it. Oh, there's coal. There's oil over here. This might be where I bring this settler. Grab these nice juicy resources over here. I definitely need coal. I need all this stuff, actually. I haven't checked for years, though. Suspect Civanatics would be a good start. Yeah, Civanatics is good. Maybe he disabled the membership? What? I check out Steam Workshop for save. He didn't. It's probably not active for your country. Yes, certain countries, it is not available to become a member of my channel. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it, and I have absolutely zero power over that decision. Convert. Convert. Quick. Get an apostle. Create an inquisition. Get an inquisitor or two. Saladin. Have you ever played some maps that you made? No, I can never really get them to work very well. Well, that's a lie, actually. I played one. Yeah, I'll move my archaeologist elsewhere. That's not true. I did play one. It didn't go terribly. No! He converted my city! Fuck. You can't launch an inquisition if you use this. I'm annoyed. 20 Diplo favor. Hell yeah. Thank you. Owen Fitzsimmons. That's how you pronounce his name. It is Owen Fitzsimmons.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Boil them, mash them. Bam. Stick them in a... Hey, YCBS, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it, dude. No, it expects right there. Silent E, basically. Every time I hear Inquisition, I think of Dragon Age. True. Run, settler. Save yourself. Oh, Fitzsimon. Sorry.
Potatoes. Boil 'em
Sorry, I
fast,
saw...
stick 'em in a stew,
I thought I
boil
saw
'em,
two
mash 'em, stick 'em
M's.
in a stew.
There was not two
Sending
M's.
dollar for those who can't.
Thank you, Reese Turin. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Oh, I can launch an Inquisition. Shabam! Give me... I don't need the era score, but I need... the Inquisitors. Escape! Okay, we're about to get Albert Einstein. How long is left on this era? 8 turns. So I just have to kind of screw around for 8 turns. Seems good. I don't need housing. Any grey people that I really want? I would actually like Nikola Tesla. So I'm going to go ahead and get to work on some industrial zone logistics. This is also going to reduce how much coal I need. Why would you do that with your great engineer? Why would I do what with my great engineer? This? It was James Watt. He applies as a bonus to all factories. I put him over here so he would instantly build a workshop in a factory. Owen Fitzsimons. I'm loving the attention right now. Mine's pronounced Fitzsimons as well. What? But you have 2 M's. That makes no sense. That makes exactly zero. Like, that makes negative sense. You need to go back to your naming. The person who named... Oh my god, there's so much coal here. This is the coal... This is the promised land for coal. It's exactly what I'm looking for. Need to fuel my Tendi factories with all this coal. Get those Tesla Tendis, boys. And girls. Girls are included. This tile is actually not able to be worked by anyone, so I'm going to go take it for you. I should actually do a check. Does anyone have tiles they can't work? You do, but that's fine. As do you, but that's fine. You do, and it's not fine. You don't. You don't. But you will soon, TM. Yes, but you used it twice in the same city. Yeah. It's not that big of a deal to get the free factory and the free workshop. I just wanted it for the second part of the bonus. Because all my other industrial zones are completed. How many dip points is he on? I'm on 12, and I will stay on 12 for a very long time. At least until the next thing. Is that a bot? Bot executed. It's a goddamn bot thing where you kill things. A bot massacre. That's the word I'm looking for. Saoirse is pronounced... So the Irish can't pronounce pronunciation? We absolutely can, because we have a unique language. But to have a name that has 2 M's, spell... Oh, yes. Vote this up, even if people hate him. I'm going to put 5... I'm going to put 5 votes into this. I need this to pass. It's how I get diplomatic victory points. Okay, I was expecting some people to vote against it. I don't feel so bad about that. I make a ridiculous amount of diplomatic victory points anyway. So this is gonna be my magnum opus for generating win points. That's another 2. I can get from the aid request. That's great. I should be able to win that. I have the most money, I think. Making coal. Beautiful. Stock exchange. Saoirse, who the hell pronounced Hughes like fudge? Hudge? What? Fudge enthusiasts. Settle the forest north of coal. Lots of polders. Forest north of coal. Yeah, that's where I plan to go. But I kind of want my harbor next to my city center. Polder, 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 pole. Yeah, I'll settle there. That's and it also makes it a turbo canal, which is always cool. My name is Smith, but it's pronounced Fuse. Hugh wounds like Hugh, but I've had someone call me Hudges. What? Hughes is Irish. What? The Irish struggle with the proper pronunciation of aluminium. There's no surprise that Fitzsimmons proves the challenge. If it's double M's, it's Fitzsimmons, and there's no two ways about it. I'm sorry. Your name is spelled wrong. And it's not your fault. What probably happened was, if you're from America, your family arrived on some boat, right? These coffin ships that landed in New York. Goes up to the guy who's at like the registration office, and he goes, "What's your name?" And your family went, "Fitzsimons." The guy taking the thing was probably effectively illiterate, wrote down two M's, and now for generations, your name is spelled wrong. And I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do about it. Don't know, it's my dad's name. What's the most GP2 you can make in a single turn? A lot. Too bad the canals you build wouldn't do that. He has family from Europe, though. Ooh, Venetian Arsenal is always a fun one. I'm going to build this, not because it's good, but because it's cool. Which is all the motivation you should ever need to do something. Unless it's like exceptionally dangerous, then you probably should like justify it a little bit more. Anime is straight, and so am I. Cool. We must fight back with the Inquisitors against our enemies. We need to form a wall. Coffin ships is a double poem with the sickness and death. Yay! That's a very weird yay on your part, dude. That's a pretty yikesy yay. Gives engineer points, which is nice. If I were to work like a single...
The effect of the mass...
They murdered him. And then they're going to murder me. Oh my god. Kill him. We must restore balance to the force. Name the new city there, Lelystad. The city that was fully poldered in. This one? Hasn't even been settled yet. Oh my god, the poldered dream! That was probably really loud. I apologize for shouting in you guys' ears. I'm really sorry. Let's go for ideology. Yes, give me that. Okay, so we picked up Alberto Einsteinio, who will give us +4 science at all of our universities. That is A+. Sham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. 300 science per turn. Looking great. They killed the Inquisitor? I know. Hugh is a variant of Hugo, which means mind in French. Your ancestors are probably Norman French. Which is probably why it's an Irish name, because there's a lot of Norman history in Ireland. That is the most American sentence I've ever heard. I don't know how mixed I am, though. My mom is half Portuguese, though, so I know I have a quarter. What? Okay. Listen up. Listen up. I'm taking a break. Taking 5 minutes. 5-minute break. For peeing. And drinking. Water, not pee. BB. XOXO. No, not that one. Not that one. That one. I'll be back. Re. Half adopted. Interesting. Choose production. Aquarium. Complete. Objective. I would like a campus. I would like a theater square. I'm going to get the campus because I have more bonuses for science. Because he's a fish. That's why he's drinking water. Hell, I mean, why would you drink anything but water? Lovely water. Okay, I want the coal. I want to be near fresh water. I want to be near rivers. I can't get what I want. So I gotta make a sacrifice. I can actually get both coals from this river. But this river is the big doo-doo. I do settle on a new luxury, and I would get access to coal. So, bam. Big Ben finishes next turn, so I won't bother doing any purchases. I will get to work on an industrial zone. I don't like water. Fish pee in it. That's where it gets all the flavor. It's the best part, partner. All right, let's promote this guy with industrialist because I want extra electricity. The mercury has a strong flavor. I love that fresh mercury taste in the morning. Oh, they didn't actually kill him. I just panicked. Okay, I'm going to harvest both of these to try and finish the Venetian arsenal a little bit sooner. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doodle-doo. It's the final countdown. I love Paul. There's something Irish drunkenness stereotype. What the? Just casually throwing out stereotypes, dude. Wow. Flood mitigated.
Don't watch the
Big Ben, +1 economy policy slot, and a bunch of gold. Nice, he likes my empire. Thumbs up. Friendship. Might as well get the oil and sell it. You might not know this, however, I cannot improve oil yet. I have not unlocked refining. It is good, however, that you identified a good move. But you just lacked critical information. Steal from Cairo. Okay, we have a spy here. I don't care about the Crystal Redditor. Great people. I would like Nikola Tesla. I want the city to grow. That means I want food. The best way to get food is to build a neighborhood. Build a nice neighborhood and get a nice food market. It would be good. So right now, we have the research lab. So that's going to be a big priority for us going forward. Some individuals say the water turns the frogs the other way. True. If your frogs aren't gay, you're doing something wrong. All right, let's get refining. Let's get the research lab. Hells to the yeah. Escape on foot. He was captured in Medina. Hey, salad man, give me back my spy. What would it take? I accept. Do I want lots of science or do I want lots of culture? Culture. Want lots of science. Do I? This is a condiddly-nundrum. What do I actually need here? I could get a lot of extra science. I really want extra culture. Man, I'm struggling. If I like male frogs, does that... No. Please send help. Please send help. I need van for my children. Okay, I'm not really sure what I should do here. My instinct says I need culture, but I can only get science. I'm just going to take the science. That'll do, donkey. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to head back over to here. I need to start purchasing. Now that we've got this, we can go bam. 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 And I wanted a trader. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doodle-doo. It's the final countdown. The song is in my head now. I can't undo it. Surround him. Minor defeat. Minor defeat. Stalemate. Push back against the whatever that is. Apostles? Alright, double improve. Shabam, shabam. Shabam, shabam, shaboozy. We got ourselves a couple of truffle boozies. Let's go ahead and siphon funds from Amani. What time is it? It's already about 8 o'clock. We'll half 8. Maybe we'll go another half hour. How long have we been going? We'll make it we'll make it a full hour, I guess. Jump here. Harvest. Wilhelmina. Now we need to convince Potato to play Football Manager. Listen, dude. I took a vow of chastity with regards to Football Manager. I'm never playing that game again. For a very specific reason. Because it's way too addictive. Never again. Builder. Now, I want a harbor. But I want to... Well, this is like my worst polder. This is... So I'm going to put it here. Because it's still adjacent. And it's my... This is my worst polder and my best harbor. So I'm going to put it there. God damn, look at that. Look at that, Galapagos. Name the new city there, Lelystad. Oh, you did already ask that, didn't you? Usually, I reserve renaming cities for either members or people who donate $2 dues. But since you were so polite about it, you get your answer.
Let's get on our knees.
Nobel Prize in Literature, I came second, so I get rock bands. Cool. Aid request. Let's have a look here. I'm actually losing because I'm generating CO2. Alright, so I am going to need to get computers. I'll probably get it next. Because I'm about to start accelerating how much CO2 I'm producing by building research labs. Basically everywhere. Get yourself healed up. Okay, heal up. Heal up. Get up. Heal up. Heal up for your rights. Thank you, Potato. I know it's a rookie number, but I just played 12 hours of Football Manager yesterday. Okay, you have a problem. You have a problem, sir. You have a Football Manager problem. I know the problem well, and you should stop. Trade with Baghdad. Do 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 do. Trade with Baghdad. Do 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 do. Run away. My life is weird. Shrug, female, emote, shrug, female, emote. I won every game last season at Barcelona League. Only drew 2 games in all comps. Dude, Football Manager. Even if you don't like football, Football Manager is addictive. Okay, I need to predict what this is. Usually the AI votes for ranged class units. I'm going to put 3 votes into that. I'm going to vote up the Nobel Peace Prize. You don't get Diplo points for this. Oh, you do. Generating Diplo favor. Okay, okay, okay. That's a Diplo victory point. I'm going to vote that up twice. I'm friends with everyone. I'm going to vote 6 times on that one to secure it. I'm going to vote 1 extra time on that one. And 1 extra time on that one. Please give me it. Okay, so I got the culture bomb here. That's +1 victory point. I got this one as well because I voted extra. That's good. I would have lost it had I only voted once, or I would have drawn at least. So that's +2 victory points and another potential +1 if I can generate enough diplomatic victory points. And I am currently in the lead for diplomatic victory or a diplomatic favor. So that puts me up to a very comfortable lead of 14 diplomatic victory points. With 30 turns to the next session, I'm on 14. So that means there's one diplomatic victory point hiding up here. There's one hiding up here, so that's 16. So I need to just win. If this next session of the World Congress is the one where, if this next session is the one where you get to choose, like, oh, I vote to give myself diplomatic victory points, I could potentially win at this next session. Unlikely because there's a lot of diplomatic victory points floating around and no one will sell them to me. If I come here and talk to America, he won't sell them to me at all. I got my friend at Civ 6 literally by showing her America Atomic Team. The fact that music is so low right now is a crime. The reason the music is so low is because there are patent trolls who claim the Civ 6 music and it just becomes a headache. So I just turn it off. It's a nightmare. It's a big nightmare. So I just want nothing to do with it. So no music for you. Sorry. Don't blame me. Blame the people. Who are not me. The other people. The people who did the bad thing. Play a marathon game with a score victory. I just really want to... Lucas, that is never happening. I know you mean well. It's never happening. I spent the last half hour peeling potatoes. Now I plan to boil them, mash them, and stick them in a stew. I hope you're proud. I am super proud of you for murdering my brethren. You sick, crazy person. How dare you? How dare you murder my people? Murderer! +2 error score. Not, you know, it's fine. It's alright. It's all good. There's no harsh feelings. Just it is what it is. I want this. I want it. I want it now. Oh, I never built the zoo. Whoops. Let's just correct that mistake. Bam. Okay, we can almost build our next district. Let's get the Militaire Academy. 148 production, by the way. Casual 148 production. Casual. Food market. I'm going to purchase that here because the city needs it to grow. And then I'll put one turn in ancient walls just for the memes. Nah, it's not worth it. It's a waste of production. Theater Square Festival. You can come out net zero that way if you win other proposals. I like to cheat. This person loses by voting for myself. If I lose, I think the A will vote me down. Yes, that is a good one. I will probably do that until I have the card in here. There's a card. There's a secret card. Secret. Secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Frodo. Oh, hell yeah. Another settler to claim even more of this beautiful land up here. Doodle-doo. Pop that in there. That's a good one. Nice. Very nice. Got that coal. We'll do some more improving later. Hey, Potato, ever think about playing a game where you roleplay as Trump or other controversial world leaders? That could be a good meme. That could be really fun to do. Trying to think if there would be any harm of doing it. I don't think there would be any harm.
I only understand.
Become a ranger. Ranger danger. Golden age. We got a golden age, boys and girls. Heartbeat of Steam seems okay. Reform the... So it's a question of... This is no good, this is no good. It's a question of, do I want all the gold, or do I want all the science, or do I want all the production? Don't you need a guru to heal? No, your units can heal at your owned holy sites. Take some Draconis, and your new cities will be even stronger. It's really not that much. It's +3 starting population. In cities like this is already 2 pop, like 3 starting pop. It's not that great. I'm not gonna, it's not that. And is this even on a different continent? It is. Is it really that good? I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna settle that many. I don't need loyalty. Whereas I could just take a ton of this gold. I think I'm going to take the production. Well, I already have a bajillion production. I already have a bajillion gold. I think I'm going to take the gold. Can you name one of the colonies? The Dutch East Indies. Yes. Is this deity? Madison, I know you're hot and you want us to click on your profile to see your weird naked videos, but I'm sorry, Madison. You're a robot and you need to be banned from the chat. If you pick, the land can become colonized. You would start with 4 pop. 4 pop is fine, but then you have to remember like all of the tiles are unimproved, right? So I think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take reform. I think I'm going to take reform the coinage. All right, these guys have charges. Bam, converted a city back. We're pushing back. The men. Inquisitor. Oh no. The Space Marine Inquisition. Didn't you say the strat was production? Yes, but I have plenty of production, and gold is really, really valuable for improving these new cities over here. The more gold I have, the better. More betterer, right? More betterer? More betterer. Also, is anyone keeping up with the new PlanetSide news? Did you guys see the new patch that they have coming out for PlanetSide? That looks insane, dude. I need to find a theater square that has an available great work building. Here we go. Nijmegen, purchase. Great artist, head to Nijmegen. Nijmegen will build an art museum. Bam. Hey, Mr. Sexy Potato, am I a bot? Yes, Aiden Wood. You shall promptly be banned. I apologize for any inconvenience on your behalf. Step into the defensive terrain. Shoot. Heal. Polder. Be bolder, build polders. That is the motto of the Netherlands. Make it happen. Nuclear program, there's refining. We can now get oil. I'm going to want a builder over here to improve that oil. Trade route. Inquisitor. So let's get you to there. Let's get you to there. You to there. You to there. Let's get the full big boy surround. Taking them out. Research labs in Arnhem completed. Science is now boosting. Use Gustav Eiffel on the Venetian Arsenal. Venetian Arsenal isn't a really important wonder, so I'm not worried about it. It's not a priority for me. Research lab completed. Let's get the stock exchange for the gold. We've got plenty of coal. Beautiful. We've got the university here. Get the research lab. Let's buy that tile. Bam. Not all Aidens are bots. Bleep bloop. The PlanetSide patch makes me basically come back to the game. I know, right? It looks so good. I'm really excited for it. You're going to go get that oil for me. What do we got gold-wise? Yeah, I'll take the... that's fine. There's the Theatre Square Festival completed. You already have a neighborhood. Okay. Remove rear pin? No. You're not the first person to ask. Ranger danger, activate. Look at these beautiful, beautiful. Look at these holders, dude. Woo! Send aid? Gondor calls for aid? I mean, I guess Gondor calls for aid. Rome! There, look. We sent aid. Bees make honey.
If
I
you
make...
walk away from a landing, it's a good landing.
Okay. Okay. Alright, there is the research lab. Let's get ourselves the military academy. Because finishing the military academy will give us some beautiful... beautiful... era score. Let's get a research lab in here. Commence the religious brutality. Religious brutality initiated. Religion is being restored. Took us a long time. We've got the research lab here in Utrecht. Don't care about the hermitage. Of all things, I definitely need like a little bit more culture. So I'm going to do some theater square festival spamming to convert my production into culture. Get my culture up a little bit higher. I have a research lab in Rotterdam. Let's get the amphitheater. The amount of Lord of the Rings this stream is making me ridiculously happy. He's sellout. I am definitely a sellout. Hey, what made you change your mind for the Diplo victory? I thought you found it boring. I do found it boring. But I said at the end of my Japan series, I said, if you guys get 1,000 likes on the video, I would give you guys a surprise. And people have been asking this for a long time, and I've been shooting it down. So I decided to give the old diplomatic victory the good old college try. I can build Broadway. This is the home of Broadway. Stock Exchange, get out of there. Telepuerto Gustavio I Filio over there. That sounded like a threat. Hello, my name is Gustavio I Filio. Excuse me, you will not filio me. Get out of here, you heathen. Gain sources. Oh shit. Fuck. Gain sources. There we go. Alright. Heal. Bam, bam, bam. Unit needs orders. Bam. Chop, then improve. Always chop. Always. Never not chop. Hello, swordsman. We meet again. Siphoning funds. Gain sources. I misclicked. I did not click the button because I am dumb. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. You sound like a villager. Well, I mean, that was what I was trying to do. I'm referencing all sorts of different meme culture to try to appeal to every possible demographic in the world. It's a new strategy I'm trying. Is it working, guys? Like me. Also, if you click beneath the screen, there is a button called subscribe where you can subscribe to my YouTube channel right now at 0 cost. But if you are a person with disposable income and you like my content and you want to support my YouTube channel, you can actually click the join button and provide me with direct financial support, like a Twitch sub. It does cost money, but it also gives you warm, fuzzy feelings when you do it. Because you know that you're guaranteeing that this channel will be around to make future... Did I do the sales pitch correctly? Did that work? Did it work? You've never played a tuber simulator? What? Better question. Are you a 19-year-old? No. No. Your assessment is incorrect. Builder. Improve the oil. Shabam. Okay. I could use a trade route in here. Problem is, I'm going to kill this tile right here for a trade route. Felix still not uploading and it pains me. Well, maybe Felix should stay not uploading so the rest of us can get some views. God damn. Man needs to calm down. I want the oil, and I want the thing, and I want to be on the river. I can't do all three, so I got to make a sacrifice. I just got my fucking settler killed by walking into the swords, man. You know what? You don't get him. You don't get him. I'm deleting him. Are send aid projects worth it? You know what? They probably could be in this situation. I tells you what. Tells you what. Tells you what. I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do some send aid projects.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em,
Because I need to win.
boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
You've convinced me. Here's a money.
Hey, thank you so much, Ultimate Delivery, for the $2 donation. Thank you so much, dude. I motivated exactly 0 of you guys to actually join the YouTube channel as members, though. Pepe Hans. Feels bad, man. But on the other hand, this is like the greatest job in the world, so feels good, man. Archaeological Art Museum. How close am I to a great artist? I'm pretty far from a great artist. I'll get the Archaeological Museum. Do I want to do send aid? I'm going to do send aid. It's probably the right move at this point.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Whoa, Seb Chavois. Thank you for becoming a Spuddy. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Especially because you actually, you made it so that in the future, I will be doing more calls to action. Because it actually worked. I got a sucker to pay me money. No, I'm just kidding, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Right. Excuse me. My throat hurts a little. It was quite the delay. Do a past corrupt and a past corrupt director. I motivated, nobody joined. Member joined 5 seconds ago. Shh. Shh. Don't point that out.
Which in time of peace thinks of war.
But seriously, I think I have like 200 people directly like paying money to the channel right now, and that's crazy. I appreciate it so much, dude. Trade route, yes. Venetian Arsenal complete. Campus here, not a very good campus. I'm just going to go ahead and let this city do 4 send aids. Gondor calling for aid. I'm climbing up the rankings. I definitely need to be the winner of this. Straw poll on capital name. You need to give me good names for the capital first. Can't just demand straw polls because you're like, oh, straw poll. You got to come up with some good names, and then we'll have a battle royale over the best name. Yoink! Thank you for giving my settler back. Swordsman, fortified to defend. Come this way. The amount of oh my god, Hydra, hide user, get out of here.
Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Patrick Wells, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Thank you so much, dude. Also, Ian Donaghy. Donaghy? I hope I said that right, Ian. Unless your name is Lan. I can never tell. I know it's the first letter world, but whenever I see Ian, I always think, is that Ian or Lan? But no, thank you so much, Ian Donaghy. I appreciate that, dude, for becoming a member of the channel. Thumbs up to you. Thank you so much. Amsterdam. Okay. All right. People are demanding. Wait. Chris Tucker, Fifth Element. Straw. Hold on. Straw poll. What should we rename the capital to? Amsterdam. Earl Grey Metropolis. Get companies to sponsor your city names. G Fuel Extreme. Capital Amsterdam. Weed Place. The name. The Dam. The Damned. Force and AIDS. Chadsterdam. Ad Stroop Waffel. Weed place. Okay. All right. You are going to be allowed multiple poll answers. So if you like any of these options, click on them all. Click on them all. It's like single transferable vote. You get to pick the one you get to pick all the ones you like. You get to make them all win. Not Holland. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I like that one. Sexbot. Squirt. Emoji. Okay, create poll. Poll is created. Prepare for the poll in chat. Posting straw poll. Click on the link and highlight every single one of these names that you like. Click the link. Click it. Vote for the one you like. Click on it. Click on the link. Pick the one you like. All right, time to look at the results. We got 180 votes already. Oh my god, the votes are tallying up. Hold on, let me zoom this out a little. 250. Oh my god, Amsterdam coming out with a breakout lead. Although Sexbot Squirt Emoji is doing pretty good. I really hope that that's not the one that wins. Oh no, it's winning. No, please vote for something else. I put that one in as a joke. I don't know what the vote is. Oh no. Okay, 450 votes tallied. Looks like Amsterdam won. You guys, like, you know you can vote for multiple things, right? 500 votes. God damn. Almost like, that was almost like a 80% turnout rate for this vote. God damn, you guys did well. All right, Amsterdam won. Ba-bam. Easiest rename of my life. Oh, right. I forgot to do this polder here. Whoops. Builder. Oh, shoot. Send aid. Renew alliance. Yes. You're right. Renew alliances.
When they are preparing for
Mobilisation.
those who
America. Trade with me, America. Trading is the only way, yeah. Okay, she will never do a cultural alliance because she's a bitch. Wait, did I get a military alliance with you? Research alliance. Whoops. Cultural alliance. Trade, yeah. Trading is the only way, yeah. Alliances are RIP Nobel Peace Prize. True. I'm in first place. She could still win, but I'm mildly confident. I need suzerainty. I'm never getting Leventa. Live in a Vita Leventa is never happening. Train in infantry. I can do that. But I have to give up aid request tendies. And I don't want to give up my aid request tendies, okay? A wild aluminum? You mean aluminium? Terrorist, your taste through. Now you got to answer to America. So I'm gonna wait for containment. But the sex bot city is where all the hot single ladies live. True. I could take Cardiff suzerainty pretty easily. Actually, I'm curious. How does this affect my production? If I go to Imogen, it's a 127.5. If I take this suzerainty and refresh the city, it did not change. Wow. That's a lot of production. It's a lot. What do I have? 30% towards wonders. This city is just ridiculous. All right, let's get to work on sending some aid. Gondor calls for aid. Recruit. Musician. Relic. Out. Musician to the capital. More aid. More aid! Send more aids. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, 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 doo-doo-doo. Aqueduct. Industrial zone. Yes. Do 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 do. All right, we've done it. I want to spend all my money on you. Aid requests are going through. Nijmegen is pronounced Nijmegen. Nijmegen. Do you watch Boogie 2988? No. Isn't he just like a drama queen? Vertical integration on Magnoid. It's the one type of game where I think it's actually a good promotion. Because now he's getting, if we come in here, Magnus. Magnus. Plus 40 from the factory. Mwah. Did us here walk by Pantera? Nope. Sometimes what happens is, as I'm like in like a stream of consciousness, random like songs from my past will like come to me and I'll just start like humming them. It's really, really nice. I actually find it a great way to help me concentrate. I'll just be like, do. I'll be doing all that kind of stuff. Like the, what's it called? What's that actor's name? He's a musician. Chubby guy. Funny man. Jack Black. I'll just make like guitar noises with my mouth when I'm bored or thinking. Attack! 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 Enemy eliminated. Bomb secured. Great work, created. I'm starting to run out of brain juice. So my brain juice is getting low. So high probability that we're going to end the stream here. It's getting high. I'm gonna rock down to Electric Avenue burner. Trade with Laced. So brain power has reduced. So how you know I'm gonna end the stream is when my brain starts going to mush and I start just humming songs. Right? We've officially reached the point where my brain has turned to mush. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna draw a picture. This is my head. This is my eye. This is my nose. This is my philtrum. This is my weird lips. This is my chin. This is like some serious Squidward vibes. The Cyclops. Brain. Mush. Okay. Let me give this guy an eyebrow. And an ear. And a neck that connects, I guess. How about an Adam's apple? Sure. Mush brain, big sad. Okay, me streaming. This is paint. Sex bot. Okay, we will draw a sex bot. Oh, actually, I have a good idea for this. Let me zoom in. I need more control. What does the squirt emoji look like? Looks like this. So there's like a blue one coming down like this. There's one going out like so. There's a little one going like that. And then you got a slightly lighter blue forming a thing like this. I'll tidy this up, don't you worry. Enhance! Do 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 do. Can't you see I'm easily? I always wanted to hear, I don't know if it exists, but like Pantera songs sung by like a classical vocalist, like operatic. I don't know why, but that seems just infinitely entertaining to me. I guess these like shitty monitors would be like this color and the robot would be gray. I messed up. Wait, has the sex bot appeared while I've been looking? Oh, not that color. So here is the first part of the robot. Of course, draw the main part of the body. Give it a neck. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide what these are. The future is going to be scary. Let's tidy these up. Smaller brush, please. Smaller. Can't you see I'm easily... But, listen. You can't tell what they are. She got this sex bot's got chunky legs. There you go. God damn it. I drew the robots that have been harassing me in my chat for 2 days. All right, I'm signing out. I love y'all. Wait. One of the docking modules has not been filled in. There we go. All right, I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.